It's a beautiful day for baseball from Fenway Park, the fourth and final game of the series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, and welcome to Red Sox baseball. Just one game until the All-Star break. A nice win here last night for the Red Sox. Kevin Youkilis with a couple of home runs, all part of a big victory for the Red Sox last night. Youkilis certainly struggling early on in the homestand, going 1 for 23. But last night, 2 home runs as the Red Sox come away with the victory in the third game of the series. His second multi-home run game of the season, the 7th time in his career. Also tied a season with his 4 runs, 4 RBIs, and 9 total bases. He's second in the American League with a .420 on-base percentage. And here are some of the numbers in the series against the Royals. .455 batting average in the series in the 3 games. He's not alone, though, as far as good series. David Ortiz has 2 home runs this series, reaching some milestones. His 300th career home run on Thursday, and last night collected his 1,000th hit as a member of the Red Sox. Hit his 4th inning home run. He's the 30th player in team history with 1,000 hits. We welcome in Dennis Eckersley and Eck today. Last game of the first half, and on the mound for the Red Sox is Josh Beckett.
Well, Josh Beckett is going for his 11th win today, you know, and he matches a lot of guys that 5 or 6 guys that have 10 wins or more going into the All-Star break. In 2007, he had 12 going in, ended up winning 21 games, and you see the list of pitchers that have won 10 or more. But more than anything else with Beckett, he's been the most dominant pitcher in the major leagues. His last 10 starts, he's 7-1 with a 2.0, and you know he's 3-0 against the Kansas City Royals. So you look for him to have a big game today against Kansas City.
He'll be matched up against Bruce Chen as he looks for win number 11. We're back at the first pitch from Fenway Park after this.
Hey, Coach, what did you say to the ump?
The ump was like, uh-huh. And I was like, nuh-uh. And he was like, uh-huh. And I was like, nuh-uh. And he was like, uh-uh. And I was like, nuh-uh.
Red Sox Kid Nation, for kids who really know their stuff. Sign up today at redsox.com/kidnation.
And he was like, and I was like, nuh-uh.
Put a refreshing spin on your summer. Bud Light Lime. Superior drinkability. Ultimate refreshment. A splash of 100% natural lime flavor. One taste and you'll find the summer state of mind. Bud Light Lime.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Poppy. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Low to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox in the 5th.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN. Closed captioning for Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Aflac. Ask about it at work.
Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, your Boston area BMW dealers, Sullivan Tire, Olympia Sports, the official sporting goods retailer of the New England Sports Network, and by Toyota's official website for deals via toyota.com. Well, this turned out to be a glorious afternoon from Fenway Park. Blue skies and sunshine. As on the mound today for the Red Sox is Josh Beckett. He was 10-3 coming in, 3.62 earned run average, a .238 opponent batting average, over 100 strikeouts in 112 innings. And last time out, a victory against the Oakland A's, 6 2/3, giving up 2 runs. David DeJesus stands in on the left side, and the first pitch of this one is strike 1 over the outside corner. We're underway. DeJesus, Meyer, and Butler to bat here in the first inning. This one fouled straight back. It's 0-2. Red Sox have won 11 of their last 15 games against Kansas City. And they've taken 2 out of 3 in this series as Kansas City won the first game of the series. Red Sox winning the last 2. And Boston now the 2-game lead atop the American League East. The Yankees dropping their first 2 games that series against Los Angeles as they'll play game 3 of that series today. No 2 misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to DeJesus.
And this is the best that we've seen Josh Beckett since 2007. This last 10-start run, he's 7-1 with a 2.02. Doesn't get much better than that. He's been on a mission out there.
There are the numbers for him in the last 10 starts. The loss was at Philadelphia on June 14th as he just misses inside. In his career against Kansas City, he has never lost. He comes in with a 3-0 mark against Kansas City, a 2.41 earned run average. He's 1-0 in 2 career starts against the Royals here at Fenway. And his 2-2 is outside, ball 3.
Right away, first batter, outside, inside, outside, inside. That's pretty much what he does, and he may double up sometimes, but just impeccable control.
Swing and a miss. DeJesus strikes out. A good start for Beckett.
3-2, doubles up on a fastball outside corner. The velocity got him. Good spot. Nice way to start off the game.
One down from Mitch Meyer, who came in defensively into last night's game. He starts today's game in center field. Pops it up foul, back and out of play. Meyer 2-11. No homers, 9 runs batted in. Well, Josh Beckett undefeated in 8 starts at Fenway Park this season. He's 5-0 with a 2.85 ERA. Enjoys pitching here at Fenway. Jumps ahead 0-2.
These hitters look like they're surprised with his velocity. Been late last couple of swings.
There's ball 1, 1-2. Missed by much again, and it's 2-2. Well, John Smoltz picking up his first win in a Red Sox uniform last night after 210 wins as a member of the Atlanta Braves from 1988 through 2008. This ground ball foul. Junior announcer Dave from Fenway. Here's the Kansas City Royals starting 9.
Hi, my name's Maddie. Here are the starting lineups for the Kansas City Royals. In right field, Mr. David DeJesus. In center field, Mr. Mitch Meyer. At first base, Mr. Billy Butler. At third base, Mr. Mark Tien. At left field, Mr. Jose Guillen. At the DH, Mr. Brian Pena. At second base, Mr. Roberto Castro. Catching, Mr. John Buck. And the shortstop, Mr. Tony Pena.
Well done, Matty. As there are 2 outs here in the first inning, back-to-back strikeouts for Beckett. Billy Butler, the batter. Here's the strikeout of Mitch Meyer for the second out of the inning.
Meyer's thinking curveball, and he gets that 2-seam fastball that runs back on the inside corner. See ya.
One O's tap foul, 1-1. Beckett last time out, a victory against the Athletics, 6 2/3, giving up 2 runs.
It's kind of hard to pitch to contact. You see the first 2 hitters late on his fastball.
As the Red Sox defensively, Jason Bay in left, Jacoby Ellsbury in center, Rocco Baldelli in right. It is Youkilis at third base, Green at short, Pedroia at second base, Bates at first base, and the catcher Jason Varitek for Josh Beckett. Jim Joyce being attended to by Paul Assard. He took a little while to get out there to see Beckett.
And Lassard checking on him as Joyce has the plate today. Bill Miller at first base, Daryl Cousins at second base, and Todd Tichner is the umpire at third. Crew chief is at second, and Daryl Cousins. 2 outs and a count of 1-1 to Billy Butler. To left field, Jason Bay has it sized up, and he makes the catch. A 1-2-3 first for Josh Beckett. Red Sox coming up.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, it's on, all right.
It's on.
Totally on.
Jimmy! It's on!
It's on. Oh, yeah. It's on.
Affirmative. It's on.
Starting August 16th, fly out of Logan to Baltimore, Washington for $49. Bags fly free on Southwest Airlines, so our low fares stay low. Grab your bag. It's on. Book now at southwest.com.
Today's truck market is more complicated than ever.
Where can I find the truck I need?
How can I get financing?
Which one can handle the most payload?
Who makes the best?
The solution is simple. Start at newenglandford.com. Here, you'll find the 2009 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the Ford F-150. Drive the Ford difference now and get 0% financing plus $3,500 cash or up to $5,000 cash back. Find it all at newenglandford.com. Get online today, then get to your local Ford dealer.
Let's go, man. 2 beers.
Are you insured? Do you know when your beer is perfectly cold? Or do you risk drinking a warm one? If you have the new Coors Light cold activated can, you're covered. Because now every can turns blue and your beer is as cold as the Rockies. It's cold insurance. Only from Coors Light. Cold beer. That's our policy. You might want to put something cold on that.
Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Back at Fenway Park, it's Junior Announcer Day. Here's the Red Sox starting lineup.
Hi, my name is Mason. Here's the starting lineups for the Boston Red Sox. In center field, Mr. Jacoby Ellsbury. At second base, Mr. Dustin Pedroia. At third base, Mr. Kevin Youkilis. The DH, Mr. David Ortiz. In left field, Mr. Jason Bay. Catching, Mr. Jason Varitek. In right field, Mr. Rocco Baldelli. At shortstop, Mr. Nick Green. And at first base, Aaron Bates.
Mason, that might have been the best of the year. That was tremendous. Mason was really barking out the lineup there. Nice job. Jacoby Ellsbury leading it off here in the bottom of the first inning. He takes strike one from Bruce Chen. Missed all of last year. Tommy John surgery. 0-3 this year. 6.88 earned run average. His fourth start of the year. Ellsbury drives one to right field. DeJesus back to the track to haul it in. Here's how the Kansas City Royals line it up defensively. Jose Guillen in left, Mitch Meyer in center. David DeJesus just made the catch in right. Mark Teen at third. It is Tony Pena Jr. at short. Alberto Callaspo at second base. Billy Butler at first. And John Buck does the catching for Bruce Chen. 3 errors last night for Kansas City. They're now 13th in fielding percentage in the American League. 1 out for Dustin Pedroia. And we found out today that Dustin will not be going to the All-Star game. He had missed a game last week and was well documented. Of course, he and his wife Kelly are expecting their first child, and he is going to stay here in Boston. And that must have been a tough decision for Dustin.
Well, he doesn't want to take any chances. You know, you just can't. I mean, this is his first child. It doesn't matter if it was his 5th child. You want to be there for your wife, and you know you can go at any time. I'm assuming that's why he's going to stay around.
So there will be 5 All-Stars leaving today after the game to go. We understand that Carlos Pena will take his spot on the roster. So a nice story, at least, for a New England native and Haverhill, Massachusetts native.
Well, you assume that somebody from Tampa would go, and he deserves to go with all the home runs he's had. In fact, you know, he's had 3 good years in a row.
Leads the American League in home runs with 24. Of course, he had the 46 home runs his breakout season. Pedroia hits it high in the air towards left center field. It's off the top of the scoreboard to Karen DeMeyer, but not before Pedroia stands at second base with a 1-out double. He continues to be hot.
He's a double machine, the 30th double of the season. He gets a fastball, if you want to call this a fastball, middle away. Hits this ball, kind of runs out of gas by the time it gets to the wall and hits the top of the scoreboard. Easy double, number 30. You know, Bruce Chen has got to be absolutely perfect to get guys out. You're talking about a mediocre 85-mile-an-hour burner. But he's got to try to get you out with a breaking ball and a changeup, and he's got to be absolutely perfect.
It's featuring some lukewarm cheese.
Yes, that's borderline salad. I don't want to drop it on him right away because
it's early.
It's early.
1 out, Pedroia at second base. Youkilis takes ball 1. Outfield set up straight away. Youkilis was quiet on the homestand at 1.1 for 23. But he has turned it around in a hurry the last 2 days. And finishing the first half on a very good note. Takes the strike, and it's 1-1 to Youkilis.
He's close to Jamie Moyer-ish, if you want to call it that. Moyer-ish.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. 2 home runs in the game last night for Kevin Youkilis, now 16 on the year. Hit one early, hit one late, all part of the Red Sox victory. That was a blast.
All of a sudden, he's starting to see the ball, which is a good thing.
Youkilis fouls it straight back, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it's like to be a hitter. They talk about, I'm not seeing the ball. I'm not seeing the ball. I never saw the ball when I used to hit.
Just swinging.
I'm just hoping it's a fastball. Ready, get set, swing. But that's when guys are swinging the bat good. And you've seen Youkilis when he gets hot, he's seeing it. Hitting breaking balls. Doesn't matter what you throw when he's hot.
There's ball 2. But even when he's not hot, all the pitches that he sees and all the pitch counts that he drives up from at bat to at bat.
Absolutely. But when he's seeing it, he'll spit on a lot of breaking balls, like that pitch right there. It's pitch identification, what it comes down to. And these guys that are good pick it up quick.
To center field. Meyer coming in, but it's going to fall in front of him. Pedroia, a good read, is going to try and score. Throws up the line, and he scores. Just eluded the tag from John Buck. Red Sox lead it 1-0.
What a great read by Pedroia. Took off halfway. He read it that he thought that ball was going to drop in. He hit it pretty hard. I thought it might carry to the center fielder. But that made the whole play because he doesn't score on this if he stops. Fastball again right there. He's lucky that he didn't hit this ball in the seats. But it drops in front of the center fielder. But Pedroia barely misses the tag. He runs on the inside part of the baseline, but the whole play was that he took off. He read that. He knew that was going to drop in.
Yeah, Meyer makes that catch. That's a double play to end the inning, but instead it is a single for Youkilis. Takes second on the throw. Youkilis picks up his 53rd RBI of the season, and the Red Sox with a 1-0 advantage against Chen. And David Ortiz with a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball. I haven't seen that all day.
Big Papi now up to 12 home runs, 46 runs driven in. Missing away, 1-1. And Bruce Chen, who had pitched in Omaha AAA earlier this year, called up, making his 4th start. His season removed from Tommy John surgery. That his roughest outing as a member of the Royals last Tuesday in Detroit as part of this road trip, as he allowed 7 runs in 4 2/3 innings. 2-1. Well, David Ortiz last night with another home run. This was Ortiz-like to right field deep and just crushed.
3-1 fastball, cheated a little bit, got way out in front and absolutely destroyed him.
Drops in there for strike 2.
And Bruce Chen has been all over. It's his 10th major league stop with Kansas City. Originally signed by the Braves as a non-drafted free agent in '93. One of his stops, of course, with the Red Sox. He strikes out Ortiz, elevates at 89 and strikes out Ortiz. 2 down. First strikeout for Bruce Chen.
After 3 off-speed pitches, he comes back and reaches back and gets everything he's got up out of the strike zone. Good piece of pitching. David chases.
So 2 down here in the first inning. Here comes Jason Bay. Bay with 20 home runs in the first half, 72 runs batted in, a .260 batting average. So he gets behind Buck, but no advance at second base for Youkilis. Now the Royals, who have trouble scoring runs, down 1-0 here in the first inning. They could not score against Beckett in the first. Put together some runs last night, coming back, make it 9-7. And they've scored 17 runs in the 3-game series, but of course 1-2 so far.
But you wouldn't expect the Royals to, have a good attack at all, let alone against our bullpen. And they've done damage 2 nights out of the 3.
Getting to the Red Sox bullpen in a big way last night, with the exception of Daniel Bard, who really stepped up last night. He stopped the bleeding as things were really not going well.
And that was the first time he had a chance. I know he saved a ball game earlier in the season, but that was the first time that they looked to him, and it showed me something. Makes you think someday this guy is going to be a closer. How can you not with that stuff?
There's ball 4 to Bay. 4-pitch walk. First walk given up by Bruce Chen. That was impressive last night, Daniel Bard, and the impressive thing too is how long he sat in between coming out, and really came back out and had the same stuff and was very good, and he has been over the last 5 games. 7 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit. How about the strikeouts?
I love strikeouts. It's a beautiful thing. I don't want any ball put in play. I want my closer to come in and punch everybody out. Nobody hits it.
No contact is better.
No contact. It's a beautiful thing.
So 2 down, first and second, a run in for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the first. Here's Jason Varitek. Who takes strike 1. Varitek with 12 RBIs in his last 15 games. And in those 15 games, hitting at .320. Overall, .242, steadily rising. There's a pop-up, foul ground. Back comes Buck, battling the sun. Makes the catch. Red Sox get a run in the first, lead at 1-0 after 1.
Good morning, Boston. What's new? Show me the world today and put it all in perspective. I want to know more. I want to know why. I want to know what's going on in my neighborhood and with the teams I love. Tell me a story, a really good story. One I've never heard before, and one I've got to share. Tell me a story that puts a smile on my face and helps me see things in a whole new way. Keep those stories coming, Boston, 'cause I love those stories. And no one tells them quite like you. See you tomorrow.
Morning, Ann.
Morning, Jeff.
Wow, that looks tasty.
It's a Dunkin' Donuts wake-up wrap. I got it for just 99 cents.
Oh, must go great with your coffee.
No breakfast for you?
No. I've been tightening my belt lately.
You know that's just a saying, right? You can't actually save money doing that.
That's debatable.
Grab a new egg and cheese wake-up wrap for just 99 cents because it's breakfast, not brokefast. America saves on Dunkin'.
Before Jim Rice is inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame on July 26th, experience the voyage that led Rice from a small town of Anderson, South Carolina, to the charged atmosphere of Boston in the 70s. Relive his story, his perseverance, and the performances that got him there in a new original Nesson Entertainment special, Jim Rice, The Journey to Cooperstown, presented by Sullivan Tire, next Saturday night at 9.
Watch Jimmy be nervous for a couple of days.
You're going to like that, aren't you?
I'm going to like that. I'm going to like that a lot. Somebody else.
Now you're going, right? You're going to mean you're there. He's a Hall of Famer.
They've got a golf on Saturday, and that's right down Jimmy's alley because he can golf.
Yeah.
And then there's a special one on the day of the induction ceremony. All the Hall of Famers get their own golf cart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You play a round of golf in no time. I'm talking 2 hours. And it's just the Hall of Famers, and it's really special.
It's got to be cool, not only just, I mean, to be a Hall of Famer has got to be pretty cool. I mean, you're cool anyway, but you take that into account. But then you mix that stuff, and that's got to be great for you to go there and see all those guys every year.
Oh, it truly is. And each and every year I feel more and more comfortable. Right away, it was tough. And it's like, what am I doing here? But the next thing you know, I'm palling around with Sandy Koufax. I'll drop some names on you. He's my pal. He's my pal. Imagine that. You know, as a kid, the first time I got there, Juan Marichal was my man growing up in San Francisco, and that big high leg kick. And then next thing you know, I'm having dinner with Juan, and he's telling me all this stuff. And I mean, you have to pinch yourself. I mean, to be with those players.
And the speech is such a big thing, I would think, too. I mean, I'm sure you agonized over that.
Oh, it just hangs over your head. Just, you can't relax until it's over. And I'm a bad golfer anyway, so when I'm playing Saturday and Sunday, I had no chance hitting the ball. I'm too worried about the speech.
Strike 3 to 10. A great start for Beckett. He struck out 3 of the first 4 batters.
Well, Beckett has got it going on early on today. Fastball, good fastball. Now we're going to see a curveball, and they've got no chance if he does this all day. It's one thing having a nasty fastball in and out, up and down, let alone a hook anytime you want.
One down for Jose Guillen, and fouls it straight back.
We get spoiled watching these pitchers. You talk about Lester and Beckett, the way they go about it.
When you think about a lot of other teams, they look forward to their ace pitching. There's so many aces on this Red Sox staff. You think about it, you get a good guy going every night.
You come to expect it.
It's 0-2.
There's that hook again. I mean, you get that. You put this hook into somebody's mind that's down out of the zone. Look at this. No chance. Way out front. Now he's got to think about that hook. And here he's got gas that you can't hit unless you sit on it.
Swing and a miss. Got him. 4 strikeouts for Beckett. How about this beginning?
He's toying with it. Look at this. This curveball. I mean, this ball is going straight down. That one doesn't go sideways. That goes straight down. Great spot for it. These guys swing at everything anyway. It's a perfect club to have a chance at punching out close to who knows.
2 down for Brian Pena, the DH who bats 6th in the order. Pops it up left side. Youkilis has it sized up. And then he makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 second. Inning and a half done. 1-0 Boston.
How far would you go for your best friend?
You swear to me that you're gonna scatter my ashes in Fenway Park.
For your favorite team.
Eternal Image caskets and urns in Red Sox colors.
Colin Quinn joins Frank Pellegrino and Dominic Chianese as one man searches for eternal peace in the land of legends.
Ted Williams. What about Sal?
What About Sal? A short film about a tall order. Premieres Sunday, July 12th after Sox Royals coverage, part of the Nesson Summer Vacation. Tonight after the game, when the Sox break for the All-Stars, relax. There's still plenty of baseball right here on Nesson. Tonight after the game, celebrate your devotion to the Sox with the indie film What About Sal? Monday night at 9, honor sports greats Curt Schilling and Troy Brown on The Tradition. Tuesday, relive the 8 best games ever shown on Nesson with the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Then Wednesday, it's the Viewer's Choice Best of 2009 Sox in 2 Marathon at noon. Take a vacation this summer with Nesson.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox in the fifth.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN.
July 26th, join the Boston Bruins in Manchester. Harley-Davidson for Motorcycle Ride to Rally for a Cure. Bring your own motorcycle and ride for just $30. All proceeds will go to the 2009 Boston Bruins Foundation PMC Bike Team. For tickets, visit bostonbruins.com. This is awesome. Disco Denny.
Look at you, Donnie.
Oh, that's bad. That's not good. That's not a good shot of me. That's not really that good. I don't know what happened.
It's not real flattering, is it?
No. Stuff's kind of coming out everywhere there. I don't know when that was taken.
Well, you hadn't tucked your shirt in yet, right? It was a late tuck.
I guess. Why am I running in an outfit like that, though? I don't know.
I thought you were dancing.
No, I think I'm running. This one is tip foul by Rocco Baldelli. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. But look how comfortable you are in that tight
Look how
white
skinny
suit.
I am. It looks like I've got a little six-pack working. You know, the only thing I used to have in those days was all the chains. I had a lot of chains.
I knew that.
I did.
I didn't know you then, but I had a feeling you had a lot of stuff.
I did. I had a lot of chains.
A lot of chest hair, a lot of stuff. But two, did he go? No. This is first base umpire Bill Miller.
Little high fastball here. Baldelli holds up. Not even close.
And Baldelli, Green, and Bates here in the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's Chen throwing 24 first inning pitches and giving up a run. 2 hits and a walk in the inning. This one fouled off to the right and hangs at 2-2.
Tries to get you to think about that soft stuff that he throws, and he's going to try to sneak that fastball by you.
He's able to get the fastball by David Ortiz. He's been operating about 89 miles per hour at its highest. This one chop foul. Now Rocco Baldelli has done a nice job in the first half. Foul and out of play again. A 9-pitch at bat to begin this bottom of the second inning for Rocco Baldelli. And it's lined into left field, a base hit. Nice at bat for Rocco Baldelli. He's got a leadoff single to begin the bottom of the second inning.
Very nice piece of hitting on a 3-2 pitch. Fouled off a fastball the first time. Stayed back on a low changeup. Good pitch by Chen, but better hitting by Baldelli going down there and hitting a line drive to left field.
So Rocco Baldelli at first base to get the second inning started. Here's Nick Green.
You know, they got a chance this year to, for Baldelli to pick your spots with him. You really haven't overworked him. I think they've used him perfectly the first half of the season.
We were talking about your thoughts on the first half of the season. No doubt, far and away, the guy that has, I don't want to say over-cheesed, but the guy that has surprised most, that did not expect to be in the mix, really, Nick Green. The guy who came to spring training, spent all of last year at AAA. Didn't know we're going to have the need for Nick Green that it turned out the Red Sox did need.
I mean, I think he has solidly put himself in the position that he has. We talked a long time about Lowry all the time a couple months ago, right? And that sort of, once that sort of quiets down, you know that he's been doing a good job. Now, I don't know what they're going to do when Lowry gets back. I mean, that's decisions that have to be made. But if he came right this second, I mean, he needs to play every day. I think he deserves it. I think they'd like to get Lowry's left-handed bat in there.
And of course, he has the flexibility of playing other places as well. As Green pops it up. Pena battling the sun. In comes Guillen, but it's Pena. Makes the catch in short left for the first out of the inning. Hey, young Sox fans, want to come to a game at Fenway Park? Kid Nation members receive discounted tickets to a 2009 home game, collectible lunchbox, official hat, and much more. Parents visit redsox.com/kidnation to join today. And lots of kids on hand here today for this final game of the homestand. Well, we got the game done just in time last night as the rains came in a big way. And it's turned out to be a beautiful day here at Fenway Park. Nothing better than that. He's enjoying some ice cream, which
you didn't have
for the
today.
Second straight day I'm not having.
You don't eat ice cream in the daytime, just nighttime?
No, I eat ice cream all the time.
You're going to have it tonight?
No. Not anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Aaron Bates got his first major league hit.
Because you're boiling on that sign, right? No one knows. Yes.
Hi.
Look at that tie.
How about
Check that tie out. You've got a lot of nerve. You really do. I give you credit.
For wearing this tie?
Yeah, just the whole thing. And how about the pocket square? It's a napkin. It's not real, right? You got a lot of nerve.
You just exposed me.
Look at that thing.
You exposed me.
I know it. That is not
expose me.
It's not cloth. That is a napkin.
It's a handkerchief.
You fake pumped everybody. Everybody thinks it looks out. It looks good though. It looks good.
I always wanted to have the stuff in the pocket. Jim wears that a lot.
Yes.
Jim Rice.
I'm not a
and
pocket
he looks
guy.
terrific. I'm not a pocket guy either.
Not at all. But you do look good.
Look at that.
Look at that tie. I mean, the tie only goes with that coat, right?
Yeah, this is it.
That's it.
This would be the only one that works. You get on a boat after the game.
I think you look good.
I'm going sailing. The 1-2 is into left field. And it's to the corner on a hop. Baldelli's headed for third base. Guillen gets it back in, but not before. Aaron Bates starting to dig this major league stuff. His second major league hit. It's a double, and it's second and third.
Got a base hit his last time up last night. RBI single up the middle. And he's going to get something that he can pull. Well, that's a fastball away, and he yanks this fastball. Nice swing. Double down the line, easy. 2 on, nobody out. Excuse me, 1 out.
So second and third, Jacoby Ellsbury, the top of the order. Second time through now against Bruce Chen. Red Sox with 4 hits already against Chen. Ellsbury with a pop-up bunt. What a try by John Buck, diving.
What an effort. If he would have caught that, would have been a miracle. I mean, he pounced on this. As soon as it went up, he's gone. Look at that. It's a big league play right there. And don't tell me you don't have to be athletic to be a catcher.
Rolls it foul, and it's 0-2. In the dirt outside, knocked down. And it's 1-2. There is action already in Kansas City's pen. Robinson Tejeda starts to warm it up.
I think they don't like what they've seen so far.
Tejeda was first out of the pen last time Bruce Chen pitched, as he came in the 5th inning on Tuesday in Detroit. So they kind of piggybacked the 2. The 1-2 is up and away, and it's 2-2. See John Buck kind of pointing to the shoulder and trying to coach Bruce Chen through this.
He's kind of trying to reach back for some velocity.
Baldelli at third, Bates at second, 1 out, last of the second inning, a 1-0 Red Sox lead. Fouled off. Chen at 47 pitches already with 1 out here in the second inning. And the ground foul will do it again. 112 major league starts between the Braves, Phillies, Mets, Expos, Reds, Astros, Red Sox, Orioles, Rangers.
Whew.
Couple teams.
He's not, how old is he? Yes, that's a lot of teams. You better be 40, and he's not.
I don't think he is.
No, I think he's maybe just 30.
And fouled off down the right field line again.
I should know how old he is. I didn't.
He is 32.
That's young for that many teams. That's the point.
His time with Boston, he was 0-1, 5 games, 2 starts with the Red Sox back in 2003. Line foul.
He hasn't got a lot to get you out with. You've seen everything here through a high changeup, and Ellsbury ropes it foul. He's hit a couple ropes this at bat.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at bat. And it's back to the mound. Chen will come to the plate with it, as they're going to get Baldelli. Baldelli wanted to make sure that Bates took third base. He did.
Baldelli gets caught here. He doesn't really know what to do. This is a weak ground ball right back to the pitcher. Baldelli just takes off, thinking that, I don't know what he's thinking, because if it goes back to the pitcher, you're not supposed to take off. Doesn't matter. Bates gets to third. I guess he was going on contact.
So it's first and third now, 2 down in the inning, and Dustin Pedroia coming up. He doubled his first time up, one of 4 Red Sox hits. They're straight away on Pedroia. Multi-hit efforts in 4 of his last 6 games, and for Pedroia, this has been a great homestand, a great run. He is now 7 for 16 in the series against Kansas City.
Ellsbury could probably have this bag if he can read Chen. Sure don't want to get picked off. But that bag's out there for the taking.
Third throw over, nothing close. Ellsbury with 39 stolen bases on the season, 5 fewer than Carl Crawford, the Tampa Bay Rays, who has 44. And the strike to Pedroia. Bruce Chen in his career against the Red Sox 3-4 with a 6.88 earned run average. One career start here at Fenway, won 8-4 as a member of the Orioles.
When was that? 2005?
That was April 25th of 2005.
Because he had a nice year that year, 13-10 with the Orioles, and the next year he just went downhill.
Went 6 innings in that outing, giving up 3 runs. Ellsbury goes, and a fly ball to right field to Jesus, moving over to the dirt to make the catch. And remarkably, Bruce Chen through the first 2 innings has given up just 1 run. It's 1-0.
Fed up with feeble footlongs? You deserve a real sandwich loaded with 100% real lobster. Come on, you deserve D'Angelo.
This summer, Nesson's putting Charlie Moore to work.
Send help.
But when the mad fisherman works hard,
And we're working hard today.
he plays even harder.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Charlie Moore summer of fun.
Thank you.
And he's reeling in a huge cast of guests for big fish
Look at the size of this gorilla.
and big laughs.
Oh, man.
I was kind of hoping I had my own boat.
For a whole summer of brand new episodes.
The Charlie Moore Summer of Fun.
This Sunday at 8, only on Nesson.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Poppy. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Low to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox and the fifth.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on Nesson.
Nesson's closing every game in extra innings. WB Mason extra innings immediately following every Sox game. And keep it on Nesson for the last word on Granite City Electric Red Sox final. Hear what the players, coaches, and analysts have to say every game night on Nesson.
For the latest news on your favorite New England teams, visit Nesson.com today. You can read how Rodney Harrison is becoming the most quotable guy on the planet, along with the week's best sports quotes in Word Around Here, and catch up with the lineup, a weekly countdown of the week's top Sox stories. For this news and more, visit Nesson.com. It's the third inning and the bottom third of the Kansas City Royals order. Alberto Callaspo, John Buck, and Tony Pena Jr. to face Josh Beckett, retiring the first 6 Royals that he has faced today, and 4 of the 6 by way of the K. Wow. A 1-1 to Callaspo. Fly ball to center field. Ellsbury moving back. And Jacoby with a back pedal to make the grab on the warning track for the first out of the third inning.
Wind helping today. That ball carried farther than I thought it would go.
And not as gusty as last night. But still a breeze here today. And that precipitation made its way through overnight. It has turned into a beautiful day here at Fenway Park. John Buck, the catcher for Kansas City, catches the day game after the lengthy night game last night.
You know, they got a couple of catchers with some power. Buck has some power. We know Olivo has some power.
13 home runs for Olivo so far in the season. Beckett has had only one 10K game on the year. It was opening day here at Fenway Park against Tampa Bay back on April 7th. But fast start to today. This is rip foul. Strikeout game once, 8 Ks 3 times on the year, but today in the first 2 innings 4 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
I was about to say when he's got a good curveball when he gets his strikeouts, but when he paints with that fastball too, he can get him in just as well.
Swing and a miss. 5 Ks for Beckett. 95 on the gas. 2 down.
Well, he's looking for a fastball, Buck, and he gets it, but he can't handle this ball. This ball almost rises a little bit. Gets underneath it. Another punch out for Beckett. It's hard to get on top of that fastball up there. 96.
2 down, 8 in a row. Retired by Beckett. Tony Pena Jr. Shortstop at 104 to start the day. He's come in defensively the first couple of games. And of course, the Kansas City Royals are waiting for the arrival of Yuniesky Betancourt for the second half of the season. They traded for from the Seattle Mariners. And City going to try to make a run in the second half of the season. I mean, the division is not yet done by any means.
They're going to make a what?
They're going to try to make a run.
I couldn't believe you said that.
They're going to try and make a run.
What are they going to run with?
They're going to take what they can around Zach Greinke and see what they can do. They are 10 games out to begin the day behind the Tigers. The Tigers, White Sox, and Twins in the top 3 spots. This one chop foul outside of third.
You know, they could pitch a little bit. Starting rotation. You saw Mesh last night didn't throw very good, but he's a quality pitcher. You know they have Greinke. Bannister pitched a good ball game. 1-0 game.
But all that combined, you're not buying the run.
No, they can't. Their offense is brutal. I mean, they're missing too many parts offensively.
Little pop up off first. Here comes Aaron Bates to make the catch. Well, Beckett's got another 1-2-3 inning. It's 1-0 Red Sox.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, it's on all right.
It's on.
Totally on.
Jimmy! It's on!
It's on.
Oh, yeah. It's on.
Affirmative. It's on.
Starting August 16th, fly out of Logan to Baltimore, Washington for $49. Bags fly free on Southwest Airlines, so our low fares stay low. Grab your bag. It's on. Book now at southwest.com.
Count on the nation's fastest 3G network, AT&T.
My Bob's Way is to give you innovation. This bedroom is something else. Individually, it's a terrific value at $11.76. But My Bob's Way saves you even more. At $9.99, you save an extra $177. But wait, there's a lot more. Not one, but 2 underbed drawers. And the more drawers, the better to make your life easier. And the amazing part, it's still only $9.99 for the whole thing.
Nesson's summer vacation kicks off tonight in a special presentation of What About Sal, the original film from famed life photographer Neil Leifer follows 2 devoted friends whose passion for the Red Sox becomes a legacy even in the afterlife. Catch a premiere of What About Sal tonight at 5:30. And for more on Nesson's summer vacation, visit nesson.com. Well, vacation is on its way for Major League Baseball for the next couple days, and for Dennis Eckersley.
And for you.
Yes.
Storyland man.
Euclid leads it off here in the bottom of the third. You are Cape bound, yes?
Yes.
You know, hopefully the weather continues to be what it is today. That'd be great. Euclid rolls it over foul.
Now, I don't know how you do it. I've done this for a couple months now with you.
Yep.
And not all the games. I've only done a few on the road. I don't know how you do it. I mean, this is a tough job. It's like you're playing every day.
Same schedule.
Yeah.
You get into a routine. You're starting to feel it.
You feel the pressure every day, or does it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a fun job.
Yes.
You get to watch the Red Sox every day.
And they pay you.
And they pay you to do it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
But you need a break just as much as anybody.
I'm ready for a break. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. And I think you know this better than anybody as far as the players go. You think about it. You normally get a day here, a day there, but you get 3 together and it seems like an eternity.
Oh, it does. You know, even an off day, everybody likes an off day, but you're ready to play the next day. It seems like a week went by in one day. So this is like an eternity, this All-Star break.
You know, that's the thing. You look at some of the teams that don't do well in the World Series after having a bunch of time off between the ALCS or the NLCS and the World Series. I mean, I think it was Detroit. They had 7 days.
I've done that a few times when we had swept early in the playoffs. But for me as a player, those 4 days off, I need a ball in my hand. I really do. Maybe 1 day's fine, but not 4.
This one hooked into left field. Youkilis with his second hit. He is 2 for 2 in this game and continues to be hot. He is the SBLI A+ performer of the series. In these uncertain times, there is one thing you can count on. Your family's future is safe with SBLI of Massachusetts. SBLI, the life insurance company rated A+ by AM Best for superior financial strength. Get your free quote today. Youkilis has been on fire. He's headed to the All-Star game. David Ortiz, a little squibber off the end of the bat that will kick foul and stay foul.
You know what impressed me about Youkilis in this series, I don't know what night it was, but he hit a routine ground ball to short, and he hustled all the way down the line. The throw was offline, and they couldn't place a tag on him, the backside, and he was safe. And if he didn't hustle, he would have been out, because they could have tagged him out. And that showed me something. I know everybody hustles, but clearly he wasn't swinging the bat all that well this homestand, and he always hustles.
He gets by that fastball again at 89. It's 0-2. Here's the play you were talking about, Kevin Youkilis.
Now this is just a routine ground ball to short, and he busts all the way down the line. If he didn't, they would have tagged him. You don't see the tag, but the throw was up the line, and they would have tagged him easy if he didn't hustle. But he's starting to get hot. We know Pedroia's getting hot.
Ortiz, a strikeout victim first time up. He's down 1-2. Chen got him on the fastball the first time. Chen had 63 pitches to the second batter here of the third inning. And he strikes out Ortiz again. Two strikeouts, both have been Ortiz.
He struck him out on a high fastball the first time up, and then he takes something off. This is a pretty good pitch. Down and away, good spot. The pitcher throws his best pitch, you're in trouble. I don't care if it's Chen or not. That's a good pitcher's pitch.
So 1 out, 1 on. Jason Bay walked first time up. Two 2-0 to Bay. Red Sox on top 1-0 as they bat here in the bottom of the third inning. And it's 3-0. Bay walked on 4 pitches in the first. Now he's ahead 3-0 here in the third.
You know you got salad when you're 2-0 and throw a changeup.
Wow, seen 8 pitches, all been balls, walked for the second time. We told you earlier that tonight is What About Sal? Here's a clip.
I gave Sal my word. I'm striking out.
You tried the honest way. Now you go the old-fashioned way. You bribe somebody.
Who?
You got to find somebody who's got total access to Fenway Park. C-Note should do the rest.
Hi, Wally. Wally, no, I don't want a picture. I don't want an autograph. Wally, Brian at the bar told me that you might be able to help me. A friend of mine died, and I want to spread his ashes in left field. So maybe you could help me get that done. If I could spread his ashes.
And we look forward to that tonight as this is popped up into right field. DeJesus battling the sun. Makes the catch. No advance for the base runners, and there's 2 down.
I feel like the score should be 3-4-0 right now.
I agree. It's got that feeling, but it's not. It's only 1-0.
It's called branch work by the pitcher. You know what branch work is?
No, you've thrown that out there a couple times. I'm not sure I understand.
Branch work is like saying somebody's lucky. You know, if you're holding on to the branch, you better hold on to the branch because when you fall out, when it cracks, you got a long ways down. Like, in other words, you better hold on tight to that branch. So that's branch work. In other words, when you're living right, you're lucky.
Bob Starr used to do radio games here for the Red Sox 1990, I think, through 92. Used to say pitcher's working without a net.
There you go.
Right field.
The net is continued.
DeJesus makes the catch, and we have played 3. It's 1-0 Red Sox.
Make your special occasion a premium experience. Call 877 Red Sox 9 or visit redsox.com/premium.
Nesson keeps your socks on round the clock with Socks in 2. 2-hour game replays every game night at midnight and the following afternoon. It's your second chance at the Sox.
Are you driving a vehicle that qualifies for the federal Cash for Clunkers program?
If so, trade it for a new full-size 09 Ford F-150 for only $189 a month with no money down.
See Row today, because when the funds run out...
Sorry, Row Ford Westbrook, just off exit 48.
All this month, we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of our prime Toyota Discovery Center in Saco with rock-bottom prices. To show you that making the trip to Saco is worth the drive, I'll even throw in this powerful netbook computer only at my Toyota, Hyundai, and Nissan stores on the Prime Auto Mile in Saco. Plus, every vehicle now comes with our new Prime for Life warranty. Prime Motor Group, the place for one sweet deal.
It's for a lifetime. It's forever. It's yours from Pape Subaru. Buy new or buy used and get a lifetime powertrain warranty. Buy with the confidence you get from a lifetime warranty. It's Pape Subaru's warranty forever at no extra charge. There's no deductible, 100% parts and labor covered for as long as you own your car or truck. Get a warranty forever at Pape Subaru, 2123 Broadway in South Portland.
If you're driving a clunker that qualifies for the $4,500 CARS incentive,
you can own this new 09 Hyundai Accent with air conditioning for only $119 per month with no money down. We're marking them down
and moving them out. Row Hyundai in Westbrook, just off exit 48.
Congratulations, boys.
Back at Fenway Park, ready to go in the top half of the 4th inning. David DeJesus leading it off for Kansas City. Mitch Meyer, and then Billy Butler to face Josh Beckett. That's just pitch number 36 from Josh Beckett. First pitch of the 4th inning. He has retired the first 9 Kansas City Royals that he's faced today. 5 by way of the K. DeJesus down the line, a fair ball. It kicks to the right fielder, Rocco Baldelli, and heading for second base is DeJesus. Throw not in time. The first hit of the day for the Kansas City Royals opens up this 4th inning just down the line and just inside the bag.
That ball is absolutely just fair down the right field line. He's going to throw him a changeup here. Not a bad pitch. Got him out front. Yanks this ball right down the chalk. It must have went over the bag fair because it landed foul. The ball girl, I don't think she touched it, but
nope. Fortunately,
got a double anyway.
So DeJesus at second base, nobody out. Mitch Meyer drops the bunt down. Beckett will let Youkilis pick it up and throw out. Meyer at first base. DeJesus takes third.
Imagine bunting the guy over from second to third.
They don't plan on getting a lot of runs today against Josh Beckett, apparently.
I mean, what's that tell you? It tells you that Beckett's on the mound, but another thing it tells you is that they're not real confident in any part of their offensive game. You got to let a guy swing the bat. They'll take one run any way they can. It's a good bunt.
Well, now DeJesus at third base, and Billy Butler coming up. Infield in about halfway.
I guess you take a run any way you can get it off of Beckett. Shows a lot of respect is what it does.
In the dirt outside, Veritek out there to get it. Butler grounds it softly to Pedroia. Looks the runner back, flips underhanded. And plenty of time to get Butler, and there's 2 down. Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox, asks, what does healthy mean to you? Is it getting your annual checkup, cheering on your favorite team? Healthy is blank. Fill in your blank at bidmc.org. 2 down, David DeJesus at third base, and Mark Tien standing in. Tien struck out looking in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. 5 Ks today for Josh Beckett. Ground ball right side. Bates on the backhand. Going to take it himself and win the foot race to end the inning. 3.5 done. It's 1-0 Boston.
Not too close. What do you think? I got that insurance?
What insurance is that, Yogi?
The one you really need to have. If you don't have it, that's why you need it.
Need what?
Aflac. Well, if you get hurt and miss work, it won't hurt to miss work. And they give you cash, which is just as good as money.
Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
Get it for less at Olympia Sports. All Saucony running shoes are on sale now. Get it for less at Olympia Sports.
Because I'm always on the go, I'm a AAA member. But these days I do more than drive. I cruise with AAA. Caribbean cruises, Alaska, Europe. And thanks to AAA, I cruise in style. AAA saves me hundreds of dollars on everything for the trip, even prescription refills before we leave. The best part about using my AAA membership for all this, I enjoy the peace of mind and the savings.
Call 1-800-JOIN-AAA or join at AAA.com. Membership for life.
With one click, you can build your new Toyota. Get a quote. Search current special offers. You can even see offers not seen on TV. BuyAToyota.com.
The all-inclusive Monster Road Trip is on sale now at RedSox.com for the August 11th through the 13th games against the Tigers and the August 24th through the 26th matchups with the Chicago White Sox. Once in Boston, and be treated to the top-of-the-line chauffeured limousine service before watching the game at Fenway Park's most sought-after seats on the legendary Green Monster. Visit RedSox.com/Monster Trip for all the details today. You sat out on the Monster seats before?
Not the whole game. I mean, I went up there.
Pretty cool out there.
Yeah, it really is.
We've done 2 games from the Monster seats. That is difficult, and I'll tell you why, because everything is backwards.
Right.
From where you're used to doing games your whole life. I mean, from an announcing standpoint, it's difficult. Great view. You're just watching the game, but it is difficult because everything's left is no longer left. It's now right. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
Not very good here. I'm not good at all out there.
I remember Harry Carey used to go out to the bleachers in Chicago when I was there.
Take his shirt off, bronze.
Yeah, whatever. I think he was oiling that man. The Bud Man.
There's ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Nick Green. Third walk served up by Bruce Chen.
They've got to make him pay. I mean, they've left 6 runners on the first 3 innings. Something's got to happen here.
What's happening is somebody's getting back up again.
He's going to get tired out there.
This will be the 3rd time Tejeda's gotten up if it is him. There's Aaron Bates, who doubled in the second inning in his first at bat, starting to feel more comfortable with his surroundings. Not close from Chen. It is Tejeda who is back up again.
Well, he's ready. That's why he's just tossing it. He's had 3 innings to warm up.
Nick Green held on at first base by Billy Butler. Nobody out in the inning. On the outside corner for strike one. One and two now to Bates.
You think you go up there looking for something soft. He could probably still get to his fastball. You saw the swing by Bates. He was all over that. Fouled it back. A little high changeup.
Red Sox have had base runners in every inning and have left 2 on in the first, 2 on in the second, 2 on in the third. To center field. Meyer going back, looking up, and it is off the wall. From first base, Nick Green's going to try and score. He will. The second double of the day for Aaron Bates produces the Red Sox second run. It's 2-0 Boston. What a day for Aaron Bates.
Well, he's all over the changeup that he fouled back the pitch before, something off speed. Now he's going to get a curveball from Chen that he leaves up. Look at this lazy curveball, full extension on this swing. Jesus just looks up. I thought this ball might be gone. Just short hops the wall for an RBI double, and Chen is out of the game, I think. Another RBI for Bates. Starting to swing the bat good.
Trey Hillman will make the change. Bruce Chen's day is over. Red Sox lead at 2-0. The pitching change from Fenway.
Tonight after the game, when the Sox break for the All-Stars, relax. There's still plenty of baseball right here on NESN. Tonight after the game, celebrate your devotion to the Sox with the indie film What About Sal? Monday night at 9, honor sports greats Curt Schilling and Troy Brown on The Tradition. Tuesday, relive the 8 best games ever shown on NESN with the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Then Wednesday, it's the Viewer's Choice Best of 2009 Sox in 2 Marathon at noon. Take a vacation this summer with NESN.
Wakefield, a nice start to the night.
It's been a huge night for Jason Bates.
Josh Beckett goes all the way. Toss to Pedroia, flash of the leather at second base. Papelbon gets him and the Red Sox win. Buchholz takes matters into his own hands.
Congratulations, boys. This summer, NESN's putting Charlie Moore to work.
Send help.
But when the mad fisherman works hard,
Hey, we're working hard today.
he plays even harder.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Charlie Moore summer of fun.
Thank you.
And he's reeling in a huge cast of guests for big fish.
Look at the size of this gorilla. Oh,
and big laughs.
oh man.
I was kind of hoping I had my own boat.
For a whole summer of brand new episodes.
The Charlie Moore Summer of Fun.
This Sunday at 8, only on NESN.
During our summer vacation, we're running an 8-hour marathon of the best Red Sox games from the first half of the 2009 season, and we want you to pick the games. Visit the Sox in 2 show page on NESN.com to review our list of candidates and vote for your favorites to form the marathon's lineup. Then tune in for Sox in 2 Best of 2009's marathon on Wednesday, July 15th, beginning at 12 p.m. 2-0 Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Bruce Chen's day is over. So far, he's been charged with 2 runs in 3+ innings. He's responsible for Aaron Bates at second base, throws 78 pitches before departing. Robinson Tejeda into the game as this call to the bullpen is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Tejeda with a 4.79 earned run average, an opponent batting average of 250.
You see a lot of strikeouts, but you see a lot of walks. Obviously, that's his problem.
Aaron Bates with 2 doubles today. He's driven in a run. There at the corners as Ellsbury is 0 for 2. He's flied out to the warning track and right and reached on a fielder's choice. It's the bunt down. Tejeda going to third with it. And safe at third base is Bates. Almost slid by the bag.
Tejeda makes a big mistake. Try even to attempt to go to third base. He should have just taken the out. It's a decent bunt. Deadens it a little bit, right straight back to the mound. Tejeda thinks he can throw to third, and that's one thing if it's a force out, but you got to have just a tag play over there. That's why it's not a good play.
So first and third now, nobody out. Dustin Pedroia with a double in the first inning, flied out to right in the second. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a run today. So he takes ball 1. Red Sox got a run in the first inning on an RBI single by Kevin Youkilis. They get a run here in the fourth inning on a double by Aaron Bates. Bluff to third, bluff to first, doesn't throw to either locale. Away, and it's 2-0. We've seen Tejeda in the past with the Texas Rangers. He spent parts of 3 years with the Rangers. Came up to the big leagues initially in 05 with the Philadelphia Phillies. He was starting games in Texas. 14 appearances, a 5-5 record in 06. Was 5-9 and 19 starts for the Rangers in 07. And last year spent between Texas and Kansas City. Starting and stopping at first base that time was Ellsbury. Doesn't go, and it's 3-0 to Pedroia. Youkilis waiting on deck. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. There goes Ellsbury. It is a strike to Pedroia, and Ellsbury steals second base uncontested.
Looked like he was going to go several pitches in a row, just flinched. It's just a matter of time before he's going to go. They give him this base. I think that's number 40.
It is.
It's been a long time since somebody stole 80 bases in the American League. If he duplicated that in the second half. Although Crawford's probably going to steal 80 or more.
Down to first goes Pedroia as Tejeda walks in. And the Red Sox have the bases loaded, nobody out. Kevin Youkilis coming up. He was 2 for 2 against Bruce Chen. A single to center, a single to left. He drives in his 53rd run of the year. And a chance to do some damage right here. Play for Youkilis to go the other way. Mitch Meyer step or two towards right center. As Youkilis takes strike 1. Youkilis tried to hold up and did. A ball and a strike.
Tejeda has yet to throw a good breaking ball.
One and two. Not bad there. 1-2 to Youkilis.
Finally throws a good one, keeps this ball down and away. The best pitch he's thrown since he's went out there.
The change, no?
Slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Euclid, who has 2 hits in the game and a run driven in. Up and in, 2-2. 98 that time.
Got a live arm. That's how he punches guys out. 29 punch outs in 20 innings coming in. He's got something.
Bruce Chen still responsible for Aaron Bates, who is at third base. Red Sox have him loaded, nobody out. 2-2. Euclid strikes out. It was 98 again.
Ooh. You can see where he gets his punch outs. This is some gas. 2-2 fastball down. This ball has hair on it. That's what it is. That ball jumped down there. That's big league cheese there.
So 1 down now in the 4th inning, and here comes David Ortiz, one of the few Red Sox who are happy to see Bruce Chen leave, as David Ortiz had a tough time against him, striking out twice. Once in the 1st, once in the 3rd, both times swinging. There's ball 1. John Buck's going to make a visit to the mound. It's time now for the play of the week, brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun. Yesterday, David Ortiz hit a home run in the 4th inning, which also marked his 1,000th hit as a member of the Red Sox. Congratulations to David Ortiz. The play of the week is brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun.
He's had a lot this year, hasn't he? 1,000 RBIs,
Yep.
300 home runs, 1,000 hits. A lot.
It's all happened a lot lately. Red Sox have the bases loaded. A 1-0 misses up top. 2-0.
Back-to-back changeups. Man, you got 98. Wouldn't you just sort of take your chances?
Broken bat, ground ball to first. Butler is going to flip to first for the out, and a run will score. Aaron Bates in from third base. Red Sox lead at 3-0.
Boy, this ball just exploded. This fastball gets on Ortiz, just explodes his bat. He tries a check swing. The bat just disintegrates. Hits it soft enough to where they had no play at home. RBI. At least that bat got an RBI out of it.
That run is charged to the starting pitcher, Bruce Chen. So 3rd run that he has given up in 3+ innings. Here's Jason Bay, walked twice on 8 pitches to Bruce Chen in 2 plate appearances. There's ball 1 to Bay. See nothing but balls today. Robinson Tejeda, first out of the pen for Kansas City. They got him off waivers from the Texas Rangers June of last year. That is 10 now to Jason Bay, and it's 2-0.
He's seen 10 pitches.
10 pitches, all balls. How about 11? 3-0.
I don't know how you get out of the way of a 2-0 fastball that far inside. I'd be up there thinking I'm going to pull the trigger, and you almost get drilled.
In for ball 4, and on 4 pitches again, Bay is down to first base.
Talk about losing your release point. 2-0 pitch, misses bad. 3-0 pitch, not even close.
The league leaders are brought to you by Olympia Sports, and the category is walks. And Jason Bay second only to Carlos Pena, who's all-star bound. Pena with 58 on the year. Marco Scudero's had a very good season for the Toronto Blue Jays with 56. Now bases loaded again for the Red Sox with 2 outs in the inning. 2 runs are already in. And a chance for Jason Varitek, who is 0 for 2. He's fouled out to his counterpart, catcher John Buck. And then he flied out to right in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 2. There's strike 1 to Varitek. Didn't like it.
High changeup. He thought that ball's up and away.
Ellsbury at 3rd base, Pedroia at 2nd base, and Bay at 1st base, 2 down. .99 that time from Tejeda.
He's got to be hard to hit because you don't know where he's going to throw it. Every pitch is different.
Two and 1. Check with a swing and a miss. 2 and 2.
This guy has a hard time throwing strikes, and he throws a 2-1, pulls the string on Varitek. Nasty changeup. Got better control of his changeup than he does his fastball.
Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A 2-2 to Jason Varitek. Foul fly down the right field line, back and out of play. Varitek, the 8th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They've scored twice. On top 3-0, but a chance to do some more damage. Varitek gets just a piece. Bases filled with Red Sox. Boston has left 6 men on through the first 3 innings. Had just a 1-0 advantage coming into this inning. They have chased the starter for Kansas City, Bruce Chen, from the game, and now Robinson Tejeda trying to quiet down the Red Sox offense. Varitek rolls it over, foul. This will be the 8th pitch of the bat coming to Jason Varitek. Tejeda has thrown 26 pitches since coming in, and he came in with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I don't know what's so difficult. He has 2 pitches, fastball, changeup. Flip a coin.
Ball 3, full count. Everybody will be off. By everybody, I mean Ellsbury at third, Pedroia at second, Bay at first with 2 outs. Outfield deep and straight away. Three-two pitch. Varitek fouls it off.
Bases loaded, 3-2 pitch, goes to his changeup. Guy's got 98 out there in his back pocket. Doesn't really know where it's going though. Got a better control of this changeup. 3-2 bases loaded. You see the 3 fingers, 4 fingers off the ball.
Again the 3-2. Ball 4, he walks him, and from third comes Ellsbury with the 4th Red Sox run. Tejeda has walked 3 since coming in. Bob McClure, his pitching coach, making his way out. Well, for every Red Sox game that goes into extra innings or the Sox earn a save, CVS Pharmacy will donate $500 to Children's Hospital Boston. CVS Pharmacy is the official pharmacy of the Boston Red Sox. Trey Hillman on the phone. The bullpen is not busy yet. They need some outs from Robinson Tejeda. He's got him 2 outs here in the 4th inning. He's given up a run now, bases loaded. And Rocco Baldelli, the 9th member of the Red Sox to bat here in the 4th inning. Pedroia at third base, Bay at second base, Varitek at first base. Rocco Baldelli 1 for 2 today. Single back in the 2nd inning. Rocco takes strike 1. Baldelli 2 for 6 this season with the bases loaded. 1 career grand slam. He really doesn't know where it's going, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's throwing 31 pitches, 13 strikes.
Ball 2, 2-1. Jamie Wright is just starting to warm for Kansas City in the pen. They're on their 2nd pitcher of the day. 2-1. There's strike 2, 2-2.
Didn't have to be. 2-1 fastball. Looked like it was low. I think it'll register a strike on this Amica. Amica likes balls down.
Ball 3, full count. Runner is in motion again. Baldelli hits a fly ball to center field. Mitch Meyer back battling the sun, but he makes the catch that ends the inning. Red Sox tack on 3 runs. They did 4-0 at the end of 4.
How far would you go for your best friend?
You swear to me that you're gonna scatter my ashes in Fenway Park.
For your favorite team.
Eternal Image caskets and urns in Red Sox colors.
Colin Quinn joins Frank Pellegrino and Dominic Chianese as one man searches for eternal peace in the land of legends.
Ted Williams. What about Sal?
What About Sal? A short film about a tall order. Premieres Sunday, July 12th after Sox Royals coverage, part of the NESN Summer Vacation. Tonight after the game, when the Sox break for the All-Stars, relax. There's still plenty of baseball right here on NESN. Tonight after the game, celebrate your devotion to the Sox with the indie film What About Sal? Monday night at 9, honor sports greats Curt Schilling and Troy Brown on The Tradition. Tuesday, relive the 8 best games ever shown on NESN with the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Then Wednesday, it's the Viewer's Choice Best of 2009 Sox in 2 Marathon at noon. Take a vacation this summer with NESN.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox and the 5th.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN.
Stay with us immediately following the game today for WB Mason's Extra Innings. You'll see Terry Francona and Josh Beckett's live post-game press conferences. Beck and I will recap the first half, and TC will preview the second half of the season in the American League. It's all coming up right after the game with TC, Eck, and me. Then we head to the top half of the 5th inning, 4-0. Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Jose Guillen, Brian Pena, and Alberto Callaspo face Josh Beckett. About a half hour for Beckett sitting on the Red Sox bench. Well, the Red Sox scored 3 times in the bottom of the 4th inning. Plenty of base runners for the Red Sox. They have left 9 men on through the first 4 innings, but now lead it 4-0 as Jose Guillen gets his second look at Josh Beckett. He struck out swinging first time up. Beckett with 5 strikeouts through the first 4 innings. He's given up just 1 hit. A double down the line at first base by David DeJesus, and that has been it. He's not walked anybody in the first 4 innings. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 to Guillen. This is pitch number 45 for Josh Beckett of his outing. And it's a fly ball out towards center field. Jacoby Ellsbury going back onto the warning track to make the catch. He wasn't sure where that wall was as he got back into the triangle. Apprehensively lunging, but he's there to make the catch. Wasn't sure where it was.
This ball went so far. I cannot believe how far this ball went. Almost 400 feet. High fly ball, looked like a can of corn when he swung at it and hit it. Stayed with it a long ways. Luckily that wall didn't come any sooner.
He was expecting it to be there. And he makes the grab for the first out of the 5th inning. Brian Pena standing in and taking strike 1. Pena popped out to the third baseman Kevin Youkilis in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. Line cut at first by Aaron Bates. He's doing it all today. Well, the rookie has had a fantastic day offensively and now can add defensively to his resume.
Aaron Bates got a good jump on this ball. First step, lunges. Boom. Nice play. Ball's by him.
2 down, 5 in a row. Retired by Beckett. Now Alberto Callaspo coming up. He flied out to center field first time up. To right field and deep. Baldelli going back. Baldelli is there to make the catch on the base of the track. He wraps it up. 7 pitch. 1-2-3 5th. 4-0 Red Sox.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, it's on, all right.
It's on.
Totally on.
Jimmy! It's on!
It's on.
Oh, yeah.
It's on.
Affirmative. It's on.
Starting August 16th, fly out of Logan to Baltimore, Washington for $49. Bags fly free on Southwest Airlines, so our low fares stay low. Grab your bag. It's on. Book now at southwest.com.
There's nothing more important than being there. Coming through when someone's counting on you. Letting them know they matter. It doesn't happen every day. And when it happens between an insurance company and its customers, well, that's just the way it should be. Amica.
These two here, guys. It's all good, man. Don't sweat it. Don't worry about it.
You know what? Follow me.
There you go, guys. Enjoy the games.
Heineken Light, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, can you pass me one? Please?
Heineken Light. Give yourself a good name.
Tonight at 10 and 11, tune in to Nesson Sports Desk Lights Out, presented by FW Webb. Find FW Webb's 27 Bass Centers at frankwebb.com. Tonight, Catherine Tappan will show a complete Sox recap, look at news from around the majors, and reveal the hair cuttery plays of the week. It's all coming up tonight at 10 and 11 on Nesson. Well, Josh Beckett, very impressive through the first 5 innings. He's given up just 1 hit and thrown 48 pitches through the first 5. He has 5 strikeouts, but is so far having his way with the Kansas City Royals.
That was a big inning for him right there. I don't think he was in sync when he went out there. He throws 7 pitches. They hit it hard 3 times. It's a beautiful thing because you know he'll get back in sync once. I mean, you know, that's the thing about scoring runs. I mean, you'd love to have runs scored, but it takes too long sometimes.
30 minutes, a long time to be sitting.
Especially when you're a power pitcher.
Nick Green leads it off against Robinson Tejeda here in the 5th. Tejeda came into the game in the 4th, charged with one of the 4 runs Kansas City has. Starter Bruce Chen charged with 3 runs in 3+ innings. Fouled off, and it's 1-2. Nick Green, Aaron Bates, Jacoby Ellsbury to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox got a run in the 1st and 3 in the 4th inning. They've had plenty of chances, leaving 9 men on base through the first 4 innings. Ball 2, 2-2. '40th pitch for Tejeda since coming in, and it misses by a lot. Ball 3.
So you want to be a pitching coach, huh? Not me.
I don't think you'd have the patience to be a pitching coach.
No. I need the best staff in the game.
There's ball 4. Leadoff walk allowed to Nick Green. Second time he's walked. It's the 7th walk served up by Kansas City pitching.
That's enough.
Trey Hillman will make the move as Tejeda walks first batter. He faces at the 5th. It's 4-0 Red Sox. Pitching change from Fenway Park.
What do we know?
38-year-old Caucasian male. This is the wife. She called it in. Doesn't sound good.
Thank goodness you're here. 1 minute he's fine, and then this.
What is it?
It's brain lock. What was he doing right before he froze? He was trying to remember who played first base for the Red Sox in '86. It was like right on the tip of his tongue.
Bill Buckner. There you go, sir.
Right through his legs.
Right through his legs. And if it happens again, just text us at 542-542.
It's a miracle. No, ma'am. It's KGB.
Text your question to 542-542.
Hey there, New England. This is Sports Desk.
And the Red Sox will walk off with a win.
It was a banner night at the TD Bank North Garden.
I'm John Chandler, Nesson Sports Desk.
Saved by Thomas! Oh, Superman!
That's all, New England. We'll see you right here next time. Nesson Sports Desk presented by FWA. Tonight at 10, right here on Nesson.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox in the fifth.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on Nesson.
4-0 Red Sox on top. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and it's time to bring you up to speed with the AT&T Rapid Rewind. Well, Aaron Bates last night got his first major league hit, and today gets a start at first base. Had a great day. He doubled in the second inning, and then he doubled in the fourth inning to drive in a run. Also doing it defensively as he makes a nice pick at first base. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Aaron Bates is coming up to face the new pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. As Jamie Wright checks in, the third arm of the day for Trey Hillman. His 33rd appearance, 0-2 record, 4.65 earned run average. Opponent hitting at .282 against him. More hits than innings, 44 hits in 40 2/3. Nick Green with a leadoff walk at first base. Aaron Bates, the batter. And Bates takes strike one. So Tejeda ends up going an inning plus. He gave up no hits, but so far has been charged with a run. He walked 4 batters and struck out a batter. To right field and in for a hit. Nick Green is headed for third base. It is a single for Aaron Bates and a 3-hit day for the rookie.
Aaron Bates has used the whole field today. Double down the left field line, double off the center field fence, and they see a breaking ball he hits to right field. Thinking about 2 when he hits it. Some kind of day for Aaron Bates. 3 for 3. He's hot.
So first and third, nobody out. And a chance here for Jacoby Ellsbury. Jamie Wright worked last night, allowing 2 hits, 3 runs. He walked 4, 2 intentionally as part of the Red Sox victory here last night. Jamie Wright started the season well, opened the year with 8 straight shutout innings over 5 appearances. Pitched in 75 games for the Rangers last year, the most ever by a right-hander in the Rangers franchise history.
It's funny they let him go, especially with the pitching staff that Texas had last year. Got a pretty good sinker. He throws the ball 92, 93 with some sink. Just threw a breaking ball to Bates that he left up.
Skips in, and a nice play by Buck to his right with a base runner at third and Nick Green. Green at third, Bates at first, nobody out. Boston's 5th inning. It's ball 2, 2-1. Ground ball right side. Callaspo gets the out and fires to first for double play. Bates went to the ground and was able to get the tag on him before firing to first for the double play. Run scores in Nick Green, and the Red Sox lead it 5-0.
Bates was in a tough spot here with the ball in front of him. Ground ball. A weak ground ball to second base. It's hard to double up Jacoby to begin with, but he didn't know what to do. He really is in a difficult situation. He stopped like he's supposed to. But he couldn't avoid the tag. Double play ball. Run scores.
So no RBI in the play, but there are 2 outs now. Bases empty. The run is charged to Robinson Tejeda. So he gives up 2 in an inning plus. Dustin Pedroia has been on base twice, a double in the first, a walk in the 4th inning, wrapped around a fly out to right. On the ground left side, to his left is Tien. Low throw, but nicely dug out on the other side by Butler. It ends things in the 5th. Red Sox lead it 5-0.
Well, since you don't have any questions, let's go ahead and sign you up for Fios.
Actually, doesn't Fios cost more than Comcast?
Yeah.
And isn't the Fios HD on-demand library full of silly 2-minute videos like how to fold a towel?
I don't know how to fold towels, so...
And doesn't Comcast have more HD on-demand movies and TV shows than Fios?
Look at you with your fun facts. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and start signing your name to get things rolling here. Dolores?
Don't fall for Fios. Visit getallthefacts.com to learn more.
Dad, could you help me build a sandcastle?
Sure, pal. Let's just find a good spot.
A big day at the beach with the legendary taste of Dunkin' Donuts coffee on ice.
This looks like a good spot.
You can do it. America runs on Dunkin'. Enjoy a new egg and cheese wake-up wrap for just 99 cents.
Hi, I'm Mayor Tom Menino.
And I'm Dave Ortiz.
The baseball season in full swing. And warm weather finally here. It's time to talk about summer safety.
This year, we want all young people to make good decisions, stick together, and have fun.
Remember, you make the decisions in your life. Choose something positive and have a great summer.
Yeah! Check out BostonYouthZone.com or call 617-635-KIDS for summer programming near you.
You like the buzz,
Dunkin' Donuts is in its 10th year of hosting local youth groups and charitable organizations in the Dunkin' Dugout, a special seating section at Fenway. Thousands of children have had the chance to catch a Red Sox home game thanks to Dunkin' Donuts. They're enjoying a 5-0 Red Sox lead to the 6th inning. We're kind of fond of Maine ourselves. Birthday present, that's pretty good. First game. And John Buck to lead it off here for Kansas City in the 6th inning. Buck, Pena, and DeJesus. Beckett has allowed 1 hit. It's a ground ball to short. Kansas City has done everything they can to help out. They've been incredibly aggressive.
That's a beautiful thing for Beckett. Hooray for strikeouts. Get me outs, especially on 1 pitch.
I mean, you talk about economical. He's got 1 out in the 6th inning and about to throw his 50th pitch. Tony Pena Jr. fouled out to first baseman Aaron Bates in the 3rd inning. He takes strike 1.
The combination is lethal. There are a lot of free swinging hitters on this Kansas City Royal team. They don't walk. Their on base percentage is bad. I mean, it's just. And you said they're going to make a run at it? You did say that now.
No.
Yes, you did.
Now you are taking me out of context. They made a trade for Yuniesky Betancourt
to make their run.
They're going to try
to make their run.
That's what I said.
Now, if
you said, what?
Yeah. I mean, I know their division is a weaker division, so they don't have to play.
Right.
But
it's kind of wide open. None of those teams are running away with it, although they're poised and ready, some of the other teams at the top. They're going to try and make some sort of run.
I mean, they have a decent rotation. You think about, I said it before, Bannister, Mesh, and Greinke. That's 3 of them. They have a closer, Soria, who's as good as any team has.
Really impressed with him the other night. I mean, you don't get to see him very often.
No.
Nor have they. I mean, there's not a lot of save opportunities.
Yeah, but you think about it. He saved 42 games for them a couple of years ago. I mean, you don't have to be with a good club to save a lot of ball games. Whatever saves they do have. I mean, it's not easy to be a closer on a team that only has a save once every 4 or 5 days.
Kicked by Beckett. It'll work out great to Pedroia. Throws him out and lets that go, and I'm not sure. And he kicks it, deflects it out towards Pedroia, and there's 2 down.
It's a ground ball up the middle. I don't think this ball really hit him that hard. I don't know if he kicked it or did it hit his thigh, or his calf or what. But you saw him kick his right foot to try to see it. I don't know if he's trying to get out of the way or try to kick it, but it worked.
8 in a row retired by Beckett. And there's 2 down here in the 6th inning. David DeJesus coming up. DeJesus struck out swinging in the 1st, doubled in the 4th. Key matchup is brought to you by Honda. And DeJesus 3 for 15 against Beckett. Back to Beckett, spears it. DeJesus is gone. So are the Royals again in order. 5.5 done. It's 5-0 Red Sox, and it's time for a game break with Tom Caron.
All right, John, thank you very much. We go to Tampa Bay, where the Rays are taking on the A's. Pat Burrell with a double off Michael Wirtz. Carlos Pena, who's headed to the All-Star game, and fellow All-Star Ben Zobrist both scored. Tampa Bay now with a 3-0 lead. They're in the 7th at the Trop. We'll be back to Fenway in just a moment.
There are some things you expect to happen every day. You rely on them for everything they do and everything they don't. Wherever the road ahead may take you, it's nice to know you can count on Toyota Corolla to be there for you every day. Ask someone you know who drives one.
Rocking performance, exceptional control. Destination tires with Unity technology, only from Firestone.
Cold refreshment is an unstoppable force. Because every Coors Light can is cold activated. When the mountains turn blue, your beer is as cold as the Rockies. The Coors Light cold activated can. Enjoy refreshment at its peak. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing.
5-0 Red Sox on top of the Kansas City Royals. Josh Beckett has been incredible through the first 6 innings. He's given up 1 hit, just 58 pitches. He has 5 strikeouts, no walks.
He was in punch-out mode the first 3 innings, and then since that time, economical with ground balls, first pitch outs here and there.
He had 5 strikeouts through 2 2/3 innings. He's not had a strikeout since, but
I thought he was going to punch out 10 easy.
Youkilis leading it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Youkilis, Ortiz, and Bay. Jamie Wright back on the mound, and Youkilis lifts a fly ball to center field, and Mitch Meyer for out number 1 of the 6th inning. Friday at 6, Olympia Sports presents the Boston Globe's Red Sox Game Day Live with TC, Jim Cott, and me. We'll look at the Red Sox contributions to the All-Star Game, analyze if Toronto will be a buyer or seller at the trade deadline, and make our predictions for the second half of the season. It's all coming up Friday at 6, only on NESN. And we look forward to Jim Cott joining us.
Jim Cott, what a career he had.
Incredible.
Played about 25, 26 years. I mean,
how many Gold Gloves did he have?
16, something like that. Won about 200, almost 300 games.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Absolutely, love him. He can golf too. I see him a lot in Florida.
And we look forward to seeing him and hearing from him in the series against the Toronto Blue Jays. This one is outside. It's 1-1. Dave Roberts will be along with us in Texas. On the back end of that trip, it's Toronto and Texas, the first road trip of the year for the Red Sox of the second half. It's ball 2, 2-1. Juan Cruz is up for Kansas City in the pen.
Kansas City going into this season, they had Cruz that was going to set up. Kyle Farnsworth they went out and got, and now he's hurt. Going along with Soria, and then you thought their pitching staff started off good. Wright started off good at the start of the season. And next thing you know, after a couple weeks, everybody's going, I think Kansas City's got a shot.
There's ball 3, 3-1. 7 walks handed out today by Kansas City pitching so far through 5 1/3 innings. Ortiz taken all the way, and he takes strike 2. Just thinking about you as a pitching coach.
What do you see? How do you see it?
I see you going into the mound and getting into several fights. Going out there and going, hey, you got salad. You got nothing.
I just can't even. I can't even envision it.
Swing and a miss. Ortiz strikes out for the 3rd time today. He is 0 for 4, and there's 2 down.
Got behind 3-1 and came back. Strikeout David. Ball running away. Velocity pretty good. Beat him on the velocity.
I mean, you're not really good at filters at times. I could see you really not holding back. And you might
think I'm going to show him up or something?
No. But I mean, if you go to the mound and talk to your pitcher and you'd seen enough, maybe he's walked 3 or 4 in a row, and just trying to picture how you do it. This pitch is inside, and hit is Bay.
Man, 3 walks and a hit by pitch for Bay today. Had a couple balls up and in last time. And this one's way up and in. This ball, he has no chance to get out of the way. Been on base 4 times. On base percentage is kicking today.
So hit by a pitch with 2 outs, and Jason Varitek, the batter. Fouled out in the first, fly to right in the 3rd, walked in the 4th inning.
More than anything, as you know, thinking about pitching and pitching coaching and all that, ball 4 would drive me nuts. I mean, it drives you crazy, doesn't it? Even watching the game, not having anything to do with it, I can't stand it. Guys just don't trust their stuff for the most part. They get up to the big leagues and they think, uh-oh, I got to do something different. It takes you a while because you get to the big leagues thinking you have to throw as hard as you can, all that sort of stuff. I have to bring your A game, but you have to relax and believe and trust the stuff that you have has gotten me by, and this is what I got to continue to do. Guys get a little too excited in the big leagues. That's what it comes down to. You see so many guys come up to the big leagues from the minor leagues, and they pitch so well down there, and they get up here and they just aren't the same guy.
I just think it's so much bigger.
Yeah, definitely. They get a little too amped up, throws them out of whack, and then they lose the control, and that's what you see most of all. Guy losing control.
What if you do if you come up and you get your best stuff and you trust your stuff in the beginning and they hand you your lunch, then what?
Well, that's part of the business. I mean, you're going to get your lunch. It's a matter of time. But that's what the game's all about. Can you recover? Can you keep it going? I mean, you have to make some adjustments too. You don't just get your lunch and think, well, I'm just going to keep doing it and trust my stuff. I mean, you got to change here and there too. But there's a reason why you got here.
One pitch fouled off, and it's a full count now for Jason Varitek.
I mean, I went to the mound excited every game. I mean, I was nervous every game, and even after I was in the big leagues for a long, long time. So that never leaves. You're just going to have to get used to, dealing with the pressure. I mean, ultimately, it's all about pressure. Talk about have fun. Have fun. Who's having fun? There's pressure out there. And then when you get good, then they expect you to be good.
More pressure.
And that's more pressure.
Varitek walks, heads down to first base. Red Sox have something going now, 2 down. Wright got 2 quick outs, but he hits Bay, walks Varitek. Jason walking for the second time today, and that's 8 walks allowed by Kansas City pitching. First walk served up by Jamie Wright. And there's 2 on with 2 outs and Rocco Baldelli. Rocco singled in the second. Since then, he's fly to right, fly to center. 1 for 3 day.
That's why I like Bard. I think he's come up here and he's been lucky enough to just sort of make his way in slowly. But I just like his makeup, the way his mound presence. Obviously I love his stuff. He's got electric lightning in that arm.
I was going to say it helps that he throws 99 miles an hour.
You know me, I love gas.
Yes.
But we just saw Tejada just out there with 98 and couldn't do anything with it. But he just looks like he came up here and he says, I belong. And that's the look I see.
And you wonder, based on last night and the way that he's pitched lately, if he will be in some more key situations moving forward. They have been kind of careful in handling him to center field. Meyer is back a step to make the grab that ends the inning. Red Sox stranded pair. We played 6. It's 5-0 Red Sox.
Wherever you live, you're close to a huge inventory of used vehicles at Motor City, the used vehicle superstore. In Portland, every vehicle is clearly marked, and you'll have your best deal in 30 minutes or less. In Augusta, check out our 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. In Belfast, you'll also feel at ease knowing there's a 5-day complete satisfaction guarantee. And in Bangor, choose from our massive selection. We don't call it a superstore for nothing.
There's an industry that's been a part of Maine agriculture for over 100 years. What started as a day off for Maine farmers at the fair has turned into an industry that generates millions of dollars that stay right here in Maine. Harness racing has raised generations and employed thousands of Maine people. Whether you're at a racetrack or one of Maine's premier agricultural fairs, harness racing is fun and exciting to watch. Bring the family to a day at the races at Bangor Raceway or Scarborough Downs. Harness racing in Maine. It's fun to the finish.
Are you driving a vehicle that qualifies for the federal Cash for Clunkers program?
If so, we have a voucher for up to $4,500 just for you.
And at Roe Westbrook, you won't have to wait because we'll make a deal today.
Huge discounts, big rebates, and with your $4,500 voucher, owning a brand new Ford or Hyundai has never been more affordable.
See Roe today, because when the funds run out,
sorry,
we're marking them down
and moving them out. Roe Ford Hyundai in Westbrook, just off exit 48. Do it for your country.
It's for a lifetime. It's forever. It's yours from Pape Subaru. Buy new or buy used and get a lifetime powertrain warranty. Buy with the confidence you get from a lifetime warranty. It's Pape Subaru's warranty forever at no extra charge. There's no deductible, 100% parts and labor covered for as long as you own your car or truck. Get a warranty forever at Pape Subaru, 2123 Broadway in South Portland.
At noon, take a vacation this summer with Nesson.
Back at Fenway, ready to go in the top half of the 7th inning. Mitch Meyer leading it off for Kansas City. Josh Beckett, a one-hitter through the first 6 innings. It's pitch 59, and that's strike 1.
You look back to the last at bat by Meyer. He tried to lay down a sacrifice bunt. They were just trying to get a run back then.
He was also struck out today to right field, and a base hit. That was on a breaking ball. And Meyer is aboard to begin things here in the 7th inning. Second hit for Kansas City all day.
You're right. A little lazy breaking ball to Meyer. This ball's up. Nice pitch to Rope to right field.
So lead runner on for the second time today. David DeJesus had led off the 4th inning with a double. Unable to score. Meyer at first base for Billy Butler. It was 0 for 2. He flied out to left and grounded out to second base. It's outside, ball 1. Josh Beckett today looking for his 100th career win. Sitting on 99.
And he knows it too. You know when it's out there, that big number.
Ball's behind 2-0. He's had some long waits today while the Red Sox have had plenty of base runners today. The Red Sox have left 11 men on in 6 innings and have scored 5 runs in the process. So,
and he hasn't been from in the stretch much at all. DeJesus being the only base runner.
There's strike 1, 2-1. 95 on the fastball. Another strike, 2-2. Same pitch, same area.
That's that two-seamer to come back on the corner.
Got him. Wow. 3 straight fastballs. 6th strikeout for Josh Beckett. 1 out in the 7th.
Out of sync the first 2 pitches and comes back and throws 3 paintballs on the outside corner for strike 3. Shakes his head. Probably thinks those balls are outside.
The line for Beckett. Outstanding today. 65 pitches. 1 out, 7th inning. Mitch Meyer at first base, held on by Aaron Bates. Mark Teahan, who was 0 for 2 today. Ground ball up the middle. Pedroia can't get it. It's into center field. Meyer heads for third base. And it is 1st and 3rd now with 1 out. 3rd hit of the day for Kansas City. 2nd of the inning.
You know, they're ready to hit a fastball. Everybody's ready to hit a fastball. They don't want to go deep in the count. That's why you see not many pitches thrown by Beckett. Ball down. Ground ball up the middle. Nice placement. Nobody likes to go deep into the count off of Beckett. So that first piece of cheese, they're hacking.
So 1st and 3rd, 1 down. Jose Guillen, the batter, he's 0 for 2. And a pitch in the dirt outside. Ian struck out in the second inning, flied out to the warning track in the fifth. Infield a double play depth with one out. Breaking ball snapped off for strike one.
Back-to-back breaking balls, this being much better than the pitch before. Take a little off. Great placement outside corner off the plate. Now he's going to try to punch him out.
Meyer at third base, Chen at first base, one out in the seventh. Ian gets hit. This will load the bases. Back forearm. Terry Francona wants to know if he went around or tried to swing at it. He wants him to check with Bill Miller, the first base umpire.
Nobody's going to check. He's trying to get his attention. Here he's just trying to throw a ball inside corner to Guillen. You're not trying to hit him, obviously. I mean, just get this ball in. He makes sure this ball is in. It's not even running that much. Guillen can't get out of the way. That ball's almost a strike on the inner half. I mean, it's not that far inside. Euclid, that happens to Euclid a lot. He does the same thing.
So bases loaded, one out. Ryan Pena takes strike one. Pena today has popped out to the third baseman Kevin Euclid, lined out sharply to Aaron Bates. At first base, he is 0 for 2. On the ground towards second base. Pedroia to second for one. On to first, double play. Beckett out of the inning unscathed. Seventh inning stretch from Fenway. Red Sox lead it 5-0.
At Arbella Insurance, we're New Englanders. We understand the potential of an April snowstorm. We get it. We live here too. Whether it's your home, car, or business, Arbella provides protection and security for the things you care about. We have a reputation for building relationships through excellent service, local expertise, and a responsive claims process. Switch to Arbella, and you could save up to 15% on both your auto and home. Go to arbella.com to find an independent agent near you. Arbella, here.
Experience the energy. Fightin'.
So you're saying these 10 candies represent our friends and family, the 10 people we can call, whatever network they're on, without using our minutes.
That's included. No extra cost.
Oh.
So then, excuse me, Sammy. This would be like the 80 million people on Verizon Wireless we can call too. Yep, also included. Don't eat it, Marcia!
Save minutes and money with Verizon Wireless. Unlimited calling to 10 out-of-network numbers, even landlines. Plus, get America's largest mobile-to-mobile calling family. And now buy an LG Glance for $49.99 and get up to 4 phones free.
Every Sunday, count down and catch up with everything you missed from the Red Sox week. We've got the top 9 Red Sox stories wrapped up in the ultimate Red Sox package, the Ultimate Red Sox Show. Join Heidi Watney as she breaks it down. From the road, from around the nation, and straight from the Sox. There's only one show that can be called the Ultimate. It's the Ultimate Red Sox Show, presented by Arbella Insurance. Every Sunday at noon, only on NESN.
5-0 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. The Amica Pit Zone's brought to you by Amica Insurance. Get the right auto and home coverage at AmicaCoverage.com, and you'll see this double play ball that Beckett gets with a little cutter he throws in on the hands of Pena. It's a beautiful thing to turn this double play and to keep the shutout intact.
Look at his line, 72 pitches deep through 7 innings now. Just 3 hits allowed, 2 of them coming in the top half of this inning. As we move along to the bottom of the 7th inning, this call to the bullpen is brought to you by New England Ford dealers. Juan Cruz, the new pitcher for Kansas City, the 4th pitcher of the day for the Royals. 35th appearance, a 3-2 record. Jamie Wright leaves after going 2 innings, giving up 1 hit.
This guy reminds me of Pedro Martinez. He's got that spaghetti arm, you know, he just slings it. He's had a pretty nice career. I remember when he first came up with the Cubs, they talked a lot about him. They got him from Arizona. A little free agent signing.
He was 30 years of age last year with the Diamondbacks. Ended up striking out 71 batters in 51 2/3 innings.
Yeah, he's got a good arm. Has a tendency to walk some guys.
Held opponent batters to a 192 average last year, 13th best mark in the National League. Nick Green leads it off as he takes ball 1 to begin this bottom of the 7th inning. Nick Green has flied out to left and walked twice. He has scored 2 runs, scoring after walking both times. And plenty of walks handed out by the Royals pitching staff today. They have walked a total of 8 batters. It's ball 3-3-0. Ball 4 and a 4-pitch walk. How about another walk? Down to first base goes Nick Green to start the 7th inning. All the relievers have had at least 1.
First baseman number 50,
Aaron Bates coming up. With their 5 runs today, the Red Sox have now scored 474 runs this season. And speaking of runs, visit DunkinRun.com today and grab a group order of America's favorite coffee and snacks. Dunkin' Run, invite, order, run, enjoy. Now that's for easy. America runs on Dunkin'.
What a day for Aaron Bates. 3 hits, left field, center field, right field.
And a good defensive play at first base. All part of the package today for Aaron Bates. To right field, right at De Jesus, who makes the catch out there for the first out of the inning. Bates making a bid for a 4-hit day.
I don't know how long he's going to be in the big leagues, if he'll be back when they go to Toronto, but well, he won't forget this for a while, this day.
And the Red Sox anticipating the return of Mike Lowell either Friday or Saturday, Terry Francona said today before the game. So 1 out, Nick Green at first base. Jacoby Ellsbury, who is 0 for 4 from the top spot in the Red Sox order. He has reached twice. Fielder's choice in the 2nd, fielder's choice in the 4th, and stole his 40th base of the year in the 4th inning. Line foul. Chen today, the starter for Kansas City, 3+ innings, giving up 3 runs. Robinson Tejeda, 1+, giving up 2 runs. Jamie Wright went 2 innings. Not allowing a run. Juan Cruz on here for the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out. Nick Green at first. And Ellsbury takes ball 1. Salisbury fouls it off, hangs it 1-2. Now for the guys going to the All-Star game, headed to St. Louis, of course, kind of a whirlwind. I mean, it's a busy couple of days, right? I mean, you're not talking about just the All-Star game. Plenty of events you have to attend and all kinds of things going on at the All-Star as part of the festivities.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to go.
The Jesus in right battles the Sun, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. There's 2 down. Nick Green still at first. No, it's time for the catch of the day. On the ricochet.
Oh, that was easy.
That was D'Angelo's Lobster Nation catch of the day. Find your best catch of the day at D'Angelo. Their famous lobster lineup is back and loaded with 100% real lobster. Try the lobster roll, the baked stuffed lobster, or the lobster sandwich. Come on, you deserve D'Angelo. So 2 down, Green at first base. A lot of guys say when they go that, you know, it happens so fast they don't really get a chance to enjoy it all.
No, not at all. I mean, especially if you've been to several of them. It because, you know, the first one's exciting. You'll never forget it. But after that, it's like there's so much going on. You feel like you're pulled every which way.
Green takes second base on one that gets to the backstop.
See, Cruz shoves this ball. I mean, they talk about a foot in front of home plate. that is launched. I don't think I ever threw a ball like that. Maybe once in my life.
Green at second base, 2 down. 1-0 Pedroia. Here's ball 2, 2-0.
You have to live with this wildness out of the bullpen. It's hard to watch. All these guys that walk, you know, you talk about Cruz, he's got good stuff. Punch guys out. But he doesn't know where it's going sometimes.
Nine walks today for the Kansas City pitching staff. A leadoff walk to begin this inning to Nick Green. He's at second base thanks to a wild pitch. There's 2 outs here in the 7th and a count of 2-0 to Pedroia. Line off the glove at third of T and into short left. Green's going to try and score. Now he's going to stop and get back to the bag at third, and taking second with a throw to the plate is Pedroia.
Well, that is heads up by Nick Green. Luckily he didn't try to score because he was going to get thrown out by Pena in shallow left field. This play starts with a bullet by Pedroia to Tien, and looks like he caught this ball. Fastball in, he yanks it. Tien gets a glove on it, thinks he's got it. Ducked his head a little bit. That's a rocket. It just dribbles out into left field. Nick Green stops. Good thing he stopped because he was going to get thrown out.
So a base hit for Pedroia, his second hit of the day. It's second and third, 2 down, and Kevin Youkilis, who is 2 for 4 today, with a run batted in.
The Royals have had trouble every inning. Red Sox left, what, 11 guys on base already?
Youkilis fouls it off. And Red Sox left 2 on in the first. They left 2 on in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Nobody in the 5th and 2 in the 6th inning. They have 2 in scoring position here in the 7th with 2 outs. Along the way, they've scored 5 times. It's 1-2 to Youkilis. The right guy up in this spot. Youkilis fouls it off again, hangs it 1-2. Yankees and Angels are underway on the West Coast. They're scoreless in the second inning. CC Sabathia, who was 8-5, matched up against John Lackey, who's 3-4. Kind of a disappointing start for Lackey to the season after missing better than a month to begin the year.
And then Santana's having a bad year for them too. I know he had arm trouble early, but he's come back and got lit up.
In the dirt, Buck to his right, nice play as he knocks it down, and Green stays at third. I think most thought the Angels would run away with the West, but Texas hanging in there. They're a half game back of the Angels right before the break.
Angels scoring runs without Hunter in there and Guerrero, right?
Both out, both on the DL.
14 runs yesterday.
Won the first game as well in that series against the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Youkilis strikes out to end the inning. We played 7 from Fenway, 5-0 Red Sox.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, it's on, all right.
It's on. Totally on.
Jimmy! It's on!
It's on. Oh, yeah. It's on.
Affirmative. It's on.
Starting August 16th, fly out of Logan to Baltimore, Washington for $49. Bags fly free on Southwest Airlines, so our low fares stay low. Grab your bag. It's on. Book now at southwest.com.
Today's truck market is more complicated than ever.
Where can I find the truck I need?
How can I get financing?
Which one can handle the most payload?
Who makes the best?
The solution is simple. Start at newenglandford.com. Here, you'll find the 2009 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the Ford F-150. Drive the Ford difference now and get 0% financing plus $3,500 cash or up to $5,000 cash back. Find it all at newenglandford.com. Get online today, then get to your local Ford dealer.
Win! Book a hospitality package at 877-RED SOX 9 or redsox.com/premium.
It's tender, juicy chicken tossed in a mouth-watering sweet and spicy sauce. Introducing Sweet and Spicy Asian Chicken, one of 3 new chicken temptations from Wendy's. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Back at Fenway Park, this game summary is brought to you by Comcast. Well, Josh Beckett has given up just 3 hits through the first 7 innings. He's thrown just 72 pitches and has 6 strikeouts as he has been dealing today and has kept Kansas City off the board. Red Sox have been running. Jacoby Ellsbury picks up his 40th stolen base of the season, and Aaron Bates with a 3-hit performance today, including a run batted in. Not only that, but defensively has played very well at first base as well. Red Sox enjoy a 5-0 advantage into the top of the 8th. Alberto Callaspo leads it off for the Royals. Callaspo has fly deeply to center field and to right, but has nothing to show for it. He's 0 for 2. Beckett vying for his 100th career win today. He's got a 5-0 lead working in the 8th. Has been very economical in his pitches today. Is it 74 to the first batter of the 8th? Callaspo is down 1-2. Gave up a couple of hits and hit a batter in the 7th. Kansas City had the bases loaded with 1 out. There's a ground ball to short. Nick Green has it. And there's 1 down in the 8th. Coming up after the game, stay tuned for Granite City Electric's Red Sox final. We'll look at highlights from around Major League Baseball. Ramiro takes to the streets to get fans' impression of the first half, plus a musical look at the first half. It's all coming up after the game on NESN. One out in the 8th inning. John Buck, who struck out swinging in the 3rd inning, grounded out to shortstop in the 6th. And down on the count 0-1. Well, Joakim Soria is up in the pen. Looks like he may get some work.
Might as well get an inning. 4 days off.
Breaking ball missing, and it's 2-1 to Buck. On the ground to Green at short. Assists on the first 2 outs here, the 8th inning for Nick Green.
When in doubt, just pound the strike zone down low. Get some ground balls. It's hard to square up. I don't care if you're ahead in the count or what with Beckett.
Two down here in the 8th inning. Tony Pena Jr. was 0 for 2. He fouled out to the first baseman, Aaron Bates, in the 3rd inning. Grounded out to second base in the 6th inning. And fouls the first pitch off to our right.
That was such a big pitch last inning to that double play ball that he hadn't thrown a cutter all day. Saves it for that one pitch. He hit it just hard enough to turn a double play ball.
Brian Pena grounding into the double play.
Boy, this was the pitch of the game as far as his shutout is concerned. 1st and 3rd, 1 out, throws a cutter. Pena can't do anything with it, but hits it. Luckily hits it hard enough that you can turn it.
On the ground to third base, Youkilis. A 1-2-3, 3 ground ball outs. 8th inning for Beckett. 5-0 Red Sox.
With one click, you can build your new Toyota. Get a quote. Search current special offers. You can even see offers not seen on TV. BuyAToyota.com.
Get it for less at Olympia Sports. All Saucony running shoes are on sale now. Get it for less at Olympia Sports.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has. First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox in the 5th.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN.
This summer, Nesson's putting Charlie Moore to work.
Send help.
But when the mad fisherman works hard,
and we're working hard today,
he plays even harder.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Charlie Moore summer of fun.
Thank you.
And he's reeling in a huge cast of guests for big fish.
Look at the size of this gorilla.
And big laughs.
I was kind of hoping I had my own boat.
For a whole summer of brand new episodes.
The Charlie Moore Summer of Fun.
This Sunday at 8, only on Nesson.
Where can you score the coolest Red Sox gear in town? Check out BostonGlobeStore.com. The Boston Globe Store is everything for the diehard fan, like autographed memorabilia, Red Sox photos, souvenirs, and more. Shop online, shop anytime, shop BostonGlobeStore.com. Well, it's on to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the closer for Kansas City in. Joakim Soria makes an appearance in his 23rd game of the year. 1.57 earned run average. 14 out of 16 in save opportunities this year, and the opponent batting at just 176 against him.
We saw the kind of stuff he had the other night, a curveball that was incredible that he punched out Nick Green with, and You can see why he's one of the best closers in the game. Had some arm trouble earlier this year. That's why he hasn't got a lot of saves.
Ortiz, who is 0 for 4 today, fouls the first pitch off to the left. David struck out in the first inning, struck out in the third, grounded out in the fourth, and struck out in the sixth inning. Up high for ball one, 1-1. Juan Cruz pitched the seventh inning, gave up a hit, no runs, walked a batter, struck out a batter. Inside 2-1 to Ortiz. He'll be followed by Jason Bay. And Jason Varitek, Red Sox on top 5-0 as they bat in the eighth. Drive to deep right center field, back towards the triangle and off the wall. Ortiz will jog into second base with a double that gets the bottom of the eighth started.
Ortiz having a tough day today. 0 for 4. Finally gets a pitch he can handle. 2-1 fastball. He's all over it. Hits this ball as squared as he could. I mean, he drove this ball off the center field wall almost as far as you can hit a ball. Off the garage out there.
So leadoff double to start the bottom of the eighth inning. Jason Bay, who's been on base 4 times today, walking 3 times, and last time up was hit by a pitch.
How many is that now? That's, I thought he got hit by a pitch. That was the first pitch, so he hasn't seen a strike his whole time up. 5 times up, hasn't seen a strike yet.
Two and 0.
He saw 12 balls for 3 base on balls and then got hit with the first pitch.
There's being careful with a guy, and then there's this.
You've never seen this before. There we go.
There we go. 2-1. Well, Soria last year finished with 42 saves. And 17 the year before in Kansas City, an all-star last year. Was pitching for Terry Francona in the all-star game. This is a guy who had Tommy John surgery, did that in 2003. He grounds it foul, and it's a full count now.
I don't know how many guys had Tommy John surgery and came back throwing harder. I should have had Tommy John surgery.
You blew it.
Yeah.
It's also amazing how quickly they come back now.
They'd say about 1 year, right? Yep. And they come back better than ever. I don't get it.
On the ground foul. Still 3-2. Shadows starting to creep towards home plate. Not a factor. And starting to make their way over towards the home plate area as we play here in the eighth. What is a factor is right field right now. Bay gets hit again. Twice in 2 at bats.
I mean, there's nowhere to go.
I mean, this ball, he turns it over a little bit. That ball's so far inside. I mean, what a day. 3 walks and 2 hit by pitches.
So it's first and second, nobody out, and Jason Varitek, the batter.
Every inning has been something happening. Every inning. You think you'd scored 10 runs at least. We've only got 5.
Red Sox have left 13 men on base through 7. Varitek with a swing and a miss. Josh Beckett waiting. He's thrown 83 pitches through the first 8 innings. Giving up just 3 hits. Varitek down 0-2.
Varitek's come up a lot this game with guys on base every time up almost, right?
Yes.
Every time up. Once with the bases loaded, he walked, got an RBI.
John Bale up in the pen. Kansas City already used 5 pitchers today as Varitek lines one out to center. Meyer is there. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Try to throw behind Ortiz at second. 1 down. One out, 2 on, and Rocco Baldelli coming up. A single back in the second inning. 3 flyouts on the day, so 1 for 4 today for Baldelli. David Ortiz at second base, Jason Bay at first base, and 1 out. We talk about these outings all the time when a closer comes in these situations that are non-save situations, and I wonder about the adrenaline, how much different it is.
Yeah, it's a little different. It is, but you have to, you know, you're in Fenway Park. I mean, that should help, don't you think?
You tell me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, this venue will make you, I don't care who you are. This is the big leagues, so there's nothing on the line. My ERA was on the line all the time. It didn't take me much. One outing can cost you the season. You know, they just give up 4 or 5.
Left center field. This is in for a hit. Ortiz coming around to score. 1 run in for the Red Sox. A 6-0 lead for Boston. Rocco Baldelli's second hit provides the Red Sox their 6th run.
This is Baldelli jumping on a fastball. Hits it in the gap. Trying to throw this ball outside, leaves it up and in. He gets on top of it. 93-mile-an-hour fastball and hits it in the gap. Ortiz scores easy.
So second and third, 1 out. Nick Green, the batter. Well, they got the bat.
That's hard to do, to hit the bottom of the fastball in. Hits the knob of the bat.
Fly ball out towards right center field. Meyer had been in left center, but he has plenty of time to get over there to make the catch. Tagging at third. Throw goes to third and out there before the run scored. Wow. They could not get in before Baldelli was thrown out at third base to end the inning. Turns into a double play. Red Sox lead at 6-0. To center field with this one. Varitek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has. First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox and the fifth.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN. Which young gunslinger's fastball still burns in your memory? Tuesday, it's the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Watch 1-hour replays of the biggest, most memorable, most classic Red Sox games in NESN history. Part of the NESN Summer Vacation. Red Sox minor league baseball is back. This is where it all begins. Top prospects and rising stars. Catch minor league baseball with major league action. Thursday, it's Indianapolis Indians Paw Sox at 7 on NESN. How far would you go for your best friend?
You swear to me that you're gonna scatter my ashes in Fenway Park.
For your favorite team.
Eternal Image caskets and urns in Red Sox colors.
Colin Quinn joins Frank Pellegrino and Dominic Chianese as one man searches for eternal peace in the land of legends.
Ted Williams. What about Sal?
What About Sal? A short film about a tall order. Premieres Sunday, July 12th after Sox Royals coverage. Part of the NESN Summer Vacation.
Back at Fenway Park, it is 6-0. The Red Sox on top, and the play at third base there. And boy, this is very close. Rocco Baldelli ruled out at third base before Jason Bay can score, and literally it is right there.
That is so close. He got it right. The umpire at home, that's the call for the umpire at home, and boy, he has to have his eyes in two spots at the same time to make a judgment call on that. He made the right call.
So the Red Sox get one run in the bottom of the 8th inning, and it is now 6-0.
Cost Green an RBI.
David DeJesus leading it off against Josh Beckett. That is pitch number 84. DeJesus has one of only 3 Kansas City hits today against Josh Beckett, a double in the 4th. In Beckett's complete game shutout against Atlanta through just 94 pitches. He's thrown 85 now today, dealing with the first batter of the 9th inning. No strike one, 2-1. He is undefeated in 8 starts at Fenway Park this year, 5-0 with a 2.85 coming in. And just in case, Papelbon up in the pen. Jesus fouls it off, 2-2. DeJesus, Meyer, and Butler expected here in the 9th inning. Royals have had 2 chances. They had a base runner at third with 1 out in the 4th, could not score. And the bases loaded with 1 out in the 7th, could not score. DeJesus to left field. Jason Bay makes the catch for out number 1. Boston Red Sox baseball on NESN is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, Dunkin' Donuts, Sylvania, your Subaru dealers of New England, and by Southwest Airlines. 1 out, 9th inning. Mitch Meyer, the batter. Meyer struck out looking in the 1st. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th inning and singled to right field in the 7th. This one fouled off, and it's 0-2. the ground right side. Pedroia to his left. And there's 2 down in the 9th. Now, this has been an amazing effort today by Josh Beckett. And as you said, it lines up right against the Kansas City team that is aggressive. They're swinging early and is making it very easy.
Early on, he had 5 punch outs early, 3 innings, and then they just started swinging at the first pitch. That's why you see the pitch count so low. 92 pitches right now.
6 Ks in all. He had 5 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings. Ahead 0-2.
Wonder if he'll remember his 100th win in the big leagues. He shuts out Kansas City. Doubt it. He'll probably end up winning 300 games. Who knows?
0-2 pitch to Billy Butler. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. Win number 100 for Josh Beckett in his career. The complete game effort today at Fenway Park as the Red Sox win it 6-0. And are able to take 3 out of 4 in this series. The Red Sox 6th shutout of the season. And they end the unofficial first half of the season in fine form here today against the Kansas City Royals. So a 6-0 Red Sox victory today. The Red Sox wrap up the first half of the season 54-34 and have a 2-game lead atop the American League East. It's all good. For Dennis Eckersley, I'm Don Orsillo saying good afternoon from Fenway Park. Join us again after the All-Star break. Our next telecast will be Friday from the Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox open up a 3-game series. This has been a presentation of Nesson. It's time now for Tom Caron for WB Mason's Extra Innings.
Take it away.
I think we will, Hank. Thanks very much. It is the All-Star break, and the Red Sox head into it on a high note. A masterful performance from Josh Beckett today. A complete game, 3-hit shutout as he picks up the 100th win of his career and his 11th of the season. He's one of 5 Red Sox players heading to the All-Star break. 6 named, Dustin Pedroia not going. He'll be staying with his family as his wife deals with the medical situation. But we head to commercial break after a win for the Red Sox. They go 6-4 on the homestand, and we'll come back with WB Mason's Extra Innings next.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Oh, it's on all right.
It's on.
Totally on.
Jimmy! It's home!
It's on. Oh, yeah. It's on.
Affirmative. It's on.
Starting August 16th, fly out of Logan to Baltimore, Washington for $49. Bags fly free on Southwest Airlines, so our low fares stay low. Grab your bag. It's on. Book now at southwest.com.
My son and I ensconced ourselves in this situation where I was on the couch and he was in the easy chair in Game 4. When they won, I said to my son, we got to be in the same seats for Game 5. We watched Game 6 that way. We watched Game 7 that way. When these guys were calling saying, we can go to the World Series, I was like, Jack and I can't go. We have to be in the exact same seat.
The Boston Red Sox are world champions.
And now, I mean, 2007, it was like, we can sit anywhere now.
Fed up with feeble footlongs? You deserve a real sandwich loaded with 100% real lobster. Come on, you deserve D'Angelo.
There are the few elite athletes whose success and spirit make Boston the greatest sports city in America. Monday at 9. Honor Kurt Schilling, Troy Brown, and Nancy Kerrigan as they join these legends and continue the tradition, part of the Nesson summer vacation. Closed captioning for Red Sox baseball on Nesson is provided by Finagle, Boston's best sandwich, soup, salad, and of course Bagel Cafe. Don't settle for average food. Go beyond.
Josh Beckett was brilliant on a Afternoon filled with brilliant sunshine at Fenway Park. He went after the Royals early and kept it going all afternoon long. He was perfect through 3 innings and would only give up 3 hits. A 94-pitch dominating effort as the Red Sox get in the offense. They win this one 6-0. Kevin Youkilis setting the tone with a first inning RBI double. And Aaron Bates has celebrated his first major league hit last night. 3 for 4 this afternoon, including an RBI double of his own. It's all good as the Red Sox head off to the Midsummer Classic with a 6-0 win. We are working our way towards Granite City Electric's Red Sox final at the top of the hour. Sports Desk lights out. We're wrapping up your sports day tonight. Catherine Cappity in studio. And don't forget the premiere of What About Sal, a film from legendary life photographer Neil Leifer, coming up next. Here as Nesson's summer vacation begins. And welcome into the Nesson HD Television Center. Tom Caron with you here for WB Mason's Extra Innings. The Red Sox now head off to the All-Star break with a very impressive win over the Kansas City Royals this afternoon. Now the All-Star break begins and the Red Sox in first place. We don't know exactly where they will be tomorrow morning because the New York Yankees still playing out of the West Coast, trying to avoid being swept by the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Sox right now with a 2.5 game lead pending the outcome of that game a year ago. You remember they were a half game up on the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays put together that amazing second half and wound up winning the American League East. The Red Sox, however, after winning 6 out of 10 on this homestand, have at least a 2-game lead into the break. Terry Franco sat down. Let's join it live.
7, 9, 11, 14. He attacked the strike zone with a fastball, and it was very obvious they wanted to hit his fastball. He worked ahead and stayed out of the middle. And, I mean, really the only inning, I mean, we had a long fourth, and he went out and he had a real short fifth, but they squared up a couple balls. Then he got the double play in the other inning with bases loaded. I mean, he was so good today. That was fun to watch.
Aaron Bates certainly hit the ball hard.
I know that. He actually swung the bat great. You know, when he called him up, he had a tough time in AAA the last 10 days or 2 weeks. And then he got the hit last night. And so often when guys, they get a hit and they loosen up and they feel good about themselves, and he took some really good swings today.
Is that kind of what you'd heard about him, with some of the power of the opposite field or center field straight out?
No, and I don't mean no that he can't do it, but I think the thinking was that he's certainly a strong kid and he's got some pull power. You could tell he felt good about himself today. Hits the ball to center, hits the ball, 2 balls to right, pulls the ball down left field line. When you use the whole field and you hit the ball square like that, you're feeling pretty good.
Greg, how do you assess where you stand in the break? Obviously, you have to be pretty happy sitting in first in the way, not only that you've been playing pretty well, but getting guys back soon after the break in terms of health.
Yeah, I think, I mean, whatever our record is, that's kind of what we stand by because that's what matters. You know, we've been a little beat up. I think our guys have done a great job of kind of grinding this out. You know, kind of a typical, like Tech catching today and having a couple really good at-bats and catching Beckett. Those are things I hope don't go unnoticed. You know, we're gonna get Lowell back here pretty soon. That'll be a lot of help. It's a good time for the break. Hopefully everybody take advantage of it. The guys going to the All-Star game will have fun, win, and be safe, and we'll come back and try to pick up right where we left off.
I go back to something you said before the game. You mentioned the guys coming back. You said Lowell probably Friday, but maybe worst case on Saturday. Did something happen with his return that changed?
No, what we're going to do is, and I talked earlier about the rotation. What we're going to do coming out of the break is Buchholz is going to pitch on Friday. And I actually wrote it down just because we got Buchholz, Penny, Lester, and then when we go to Texas, we have Smoltz, Beckett, and Wake. And some of the reason behind that is with 2 starters at the All-Star game, there was going to be a lot of, not indecision, but a lot of not sure what's going to happen. So we wanted to line everybody up and not have anybody leave and have to, you know, like tell Smoltz, watch the All-Star game, and if Wake pitches, you throw a side after the game. It just didn't make a lot of sense. We're trying to incorporate rest, trying to keep everybody kind of on a consistent, not one guy 10 days, one guy 15. We're real comfortable with the way this is setting up. But with Buckholz pitching on Friday, there's certainly has to be a corresponding move, and we're not ready to do that. There's 3-4 days of the break, so that's kind of where we are.
What's your reasoning for him right out of the chute?
There's a lot of reasons. It's right on his day, and it really, I think, sets up our rotation a little bit. We wanted to, again, be consistent with our guys' rest. There's a day off, a week in. Everybody will get one turn through. We wanted to see Buck pitch too. There's just a lot of reasons for it. Coming out of the break, that's typically a tough game. Especially when you have 4 days off. I think there's some validity to the fact, give Buck the ball and let him go. And I think it just will help us all the way around.
Is it short term, like one-time thing in your mind?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, can you just repeat the way you said coming out of the break?
You mean the start pitchers?
Yeah.
Up in Toronto will be Buck, Penny, and Lester. And then down in Texas, Smoltz, Beckett, and Wake. And then we have a day off the next day.
All right, our Subaru star of the game. That's big news, obviously. We are going to get back to that in a moment. So big news there, in case you just didn't understand. That's Clay Buchholz being activated for Friday's start against the Toronto Blue Jays. Josh Beckett is our Subaru star of the game, 12 starts, an 8-1 record, 2 complete games. He was outstanding today as he picks up his 11th win of the season. All right, Josh Beckett here in the first inning. As he came out to, again, return the first 9 batters he would see. Strikes out to Jesus Meyer, and then gets Butler on a fly ball. Just really on top of his game with everything going today. Did not walk a batter. Only needed 94 pitches to get through 9 innings of work. And really only one situation in this entire game that he saw any real trouble, and that was in the 7th inning. He got himself in a bases-loaded jam with just 1 out, and 1 pitch took care of that. Brandon Pena at the plate, at a ground ball to second base, a 4-6-3 double play ends the threat. That's it, Red Sox. Really on top of this one from the start. Had a 1-0 lead after the first. By the time it was 5-0, it felt like it was double that because of all the walks. Today it was a 4-walk 4th inning that really led to the biggest offensive inning of all for the Boston Red Sox. They win it by the final of 6-0. Our W.B. Mason delivery of the game. The day for Aaron Bates. He had a 3-hit afternoon as Bates got his first major league hit last night. A double in the 2nd, an RBI double in the 4th, and he would later score, and then a single in the 5th. Also turning some nice defense, caught a nice line drive in the 5th inning off Pena's bat. So now he's hitting .364 after a 3-for-4 afternoon. Came into the game 1 for 7 in his major league career. Aaron Bates turning in our W.B. Mason delivery of the game. After the game, he spoke with Don Orsillo and Dennis Eckersley.
Aaron, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
Well, it's been quite a 24 hours for you. Last night, your first major league hit today, and today a big day for you. How you feeling?
I feel great. I was glad I was able to contribute today, and it's a good win. Getting to the All-Star break with a win, and I'm just happy to contribute any way I can.
How about the 3 hits today? You used every field: left field, center field, right field. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I got some pitches up in the zone early from Chen, and just put some good swings on it. Not trying to do too much. And as far as the last one, it was a slider away, just using the right side of the field. But basically just trying to make something happen, get a good pitch to hit, and put a good swing on it.
Aaron, what has this experience been like for you this last week? Must be like a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Basically for me, I just want to contribute any way that I can, whether it's playing defense, even if it's not even playing in the game. Just being here and trying to help out the ball club, and that's all I want to do. But it's been a great week as far as excitement and that sort of thing. Obviously, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, we hear so much about from a lot of the other rookies in the past how well this Red Sox clubhouse treats those rookies. How are you treated here this week?
Oh, it's been great. It's been a unbelievably smooth transition. You know, all the guys have been great. As far as, you know, settling into my routine and getting my workouts in and that sort of thing, it's been pretty easy because the clubhouse has been so easy to get, you know, become a part of and kind of blend in with.
We've had a great day. We thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to you.
All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, Aaron Bates, his first walk-off interview in the Bigs as we look back over the unofficial first half of the season. One of the highlights, of course, Jacoby Ellsbury stealing home off Andy Pettitte, the New York Yankees, back on April 26th. The Red Sox, of course, 8-0 against the Yankees this season. Big part of the reason why they're in first place at the half. Dio and Eck look at that first half when we come back.
It's gonna be a Subaru summer.
The Subaru Summer all-wheel drive away is going on now. During Subaru Summer, buy a brand new all-wheel drive Subaru Outback. The Outback is a partial zero-emission vehicle that has the government's highest possible 5-star safety rating. Feel the love and get $3,000 cash back, plus 2.9% financing.
It's gonna be a Subaru summer.
Summer love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Just open a little wider. Explorer, please. Say, where do you get your office supplies?
Oh.
WB Mason, they're good, huh?
Oh.
Think they'd save me money too?
Oh.
All those things. Cleaning supplies, snacks, Green Mountain coffee too, suction. When we're done here, let me have Mason's number. If you're still talking to me.
Who but WB Mason?
One source.
There's nothing like seeing baseball in stunning high definition. And there's nothing like watching the biggest new DVD releases on breathtaking Blu-ray. Bring home the best in home entertainment with the Sylvania HD LCD flat screen and the outstanding Sylvania Blu-ray disc player. Available today at these stores.
As you just heard, Terry Francona announce Red Sox making plans for the second half, and those plans certainly include the continued surge of Big Papi. As you know, not a home run until late in May 20th against the Toronto Blue Jays. But once he got that one out of the yard, they've been leaving with a little more regularity. 12 now on the season for David Ortiz, including 7 in the month of June. Meantime, the big news, just moments ago, Terry Francona saying that Clay Buchholz will start the next game for the Boston Red Sox. That'll be the Friday opener in Toronto against the Blue Jays. Buchholz dominating AAA hitters this season with the Pawtucket Red Sox. 7-1 with a complete game, 86 strikeouts at a 2.11 ERA. He was 3-1 with a 1.59 earned run average for the Red Sox in 2007. Pitched the no-hitter on September 1st of that year. Given the number 5 start last year, as a number 5 starter, struggled a 2-9 record. This year, he has been so good in AAA, but with so much pitching, first Daisuke Matsuzaka, now he's to the DL. John Smoltz. Hasn't been room for Buchholz with the big club. Now he will start his first game of the year for the Red Sox. A 6-man rotation through that 6-game road trip. Everyone gets one turn, as you heard Terry Francona say, and then they will regroup with a day off after the 3 in Texas. We look back at the unofficial first half of the Red Sox season. They are in first place at the All-Star break. Don Orsillo and Dennis Eckersley have a recap.
Thanks very much, Tom. Well, a lot to review from this first half of the season. We'll start off, Eck, with your thoughts on the first half's MVP.
Well, if you had told me probably a couple of weeks ago, I would have said Jason Bay. You know, talk about 72 RBIs, and those are key RBIs late in the game. But just recently, you know, Pedroia has gotten really, really hot. And you see, you look at his numbers, he's up to 300. Those 29 doubles sort of stand out, and the 64 runs. So, you know, it's close, but I'd have to go with you know, Pedroia. And you remember his defense. I mean, he's saved a lot of ball games on a dive up the middle, and you don't forget that sort of thing. But a close second would be Jason Bay.
Moving along to the next category, how about unsung hero in the first half?
Well, there's a lot of them. There really are, but I think Nick Green stands out more than anybody. I mean, who had thought that Nick Green was going to make the team, let alone be the starting shortstop for the first half of the year? And he's really swung the bat well and showed what kind of gun he has at shortstop. But there's several guys. You think about it, Ramirez has done well. I mean, they expected him to pitch well, but he pitched really well the first couple of months. Wakefield, who expects him to win 11 ball games, and Veritek. to come back and have 13 home runs at the All-Star break, I think that's a surprise too.
So many expectations when you sit in spring training wondering what's going to happen in the first half. Let's jump negative here a little bit. Who's the biggest disappointment you think in the first half?
Well, Ortiz would have been the biggest disappointment, but he's turned it on. He got 10 home runs in the last month. So how do you say him? I mean, I think more than anything, if you ask some guys, they probably expected to play a little better. If you had asked Euclid about a week ago, he would have told you he was performing. But I really can't pick anybody in particular. You talk about the pitching staff. The bullpen has been great, and the starters have done well. I mean, it's really hard to pick one guy. And if it was anybody, it was Ortiz, because you'd think he'd have close to 20 home runs by now.
Biggest surprise of the first half of the season for you?
Without a doubt. I mean, the biggest surprise is Nick Green. I mean, the whole league. This guy has been bounced around. He's 30 years old, been everywhere. AAA last year with the Yankees. Comes up here, like I said, once again and did the job that he's done, in the field, but especially with the bat.
Lastly, the Red Sox with a lot of baseball left in the second half. What do you think the keys are for their success?
Obviously pitching. I mean, pitching. They played very well at home like they always do. If they keep playing well on the road, I mean, that's the difference that they had from last year. They didn't play that well on the road. But it's all about pitching. I think it all starts with the starters. I mean, I know we have the best bullpen in the game, bump in the road the last week or so. But the starting rotation, you talk about Smoltz is probably going to get better in the second half. And, just in case, they've got Ellsbury, and you talk about Daisuke that's not even back yet. So more than enough pitching, but pitching's going to have to get them there.
Red Sox in first place to begin the second half of the season. It should be interesting. Always is. We send it back now to Tom Karen. TC?
Don, Ed, thanks very much. Enjoy your summer vacation. Nestle's summer vacation kicking off in just moments. Minutes from now at 5:30, the special presentation of What About Sal? The original film from famed life photographer Neil Leifer follows two devoted friends whose passion for the Red Sox becomes a legacy even in the afterlife. Catch the premiere of What About Sal tonight at 5:30, and for more, visit NESN.com. Right now, a preview of the film What About Sal?
You remember how Johnny never wanted to leave after a game? The security guys used to kick us out.
Yeah, well, if Father Pete's right, that's good news, because Johnny's going to a place where he can stay forever.
That's exactly my point. He don't want to go to no ballpark in the sky. He wants to go to a ballpark that he knew. Yeah, but... No, listen to me. Shut up a minute. Listen. Swear to me. I go before you. You swear to me that you're going to scatter my ashes in Fenway Park. That's the only place that I could rest in peace.
Fenway Park, you got it. But you got to do the same thing for me, right?
I'm not kidding here, Ralphie. This is a blood oath.
Sal, you're going to have a stroke. It's bad luck to die at a funeral.
One other thing.
What?
Left field. I want to be in left field. You got it?
I got it.
In front of the monster?
Left field.
Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Traffic worse than Moscow. Here, have some coffee. I get from my office supply guy. He brings paper, toner, everything. And get this, no charge for delivery. He calls himself capitalist, this W.B. Mason. Me, I charge for everything. Let's go! Hey, brother, I love you!
Who but W.B. Mason?
One source. Wonderful.
To center field with this one. Veritek has gone deep twice tonight. Ortiz to center field. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Hey, with a rocket to deep left field.
This is another bomb.
Lowell to left. Does it have enough? It's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Red Sox in the fifth.
Friday is baseball night in New England with Sox Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN. Red Sox minor league baseball is back. This is where it all begins. Top prospects and rising stars. Catch minor league baseball with major league action. Thursday, it's Indianapolis Indians Paw Sox at 7 on NESN.
Jersey Boys is the exciting musical celebrating Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons journey to stardom. It arrives in Boston this July. NESN.com is giving away 2 pairs of tickets to the show. Visit NESN.com before July 22nd and look for the Jersey Boys logo to enter for a chance to win. Red Sox win today as they got it going early offensively as Dustin Pedroia and Kevin Youkilis back-to-back doubles in the first off Bruce Chen. First run of the game, first of 6. Red Sox win it 6-0. They take 3 out of 4 against the Kansas City Royals and make it a 6-4 homestand. Now, as we reset the stage in the American League and the AL East heading into the second half, Cole Wright and the Sports Desk crew take us around the division for a preview of what's in store.
We've now passed the halfway point in the season, so we'll whip around the AL East once more to preview the second half. We'll start in New York with the Yankees beat writer for MLB.com, Anthony DiComo. Anthony, can you tell us some of your expectations for the Yanks?
With the way the Yankees are set up, they look like they're rolling now, and they look like they're going to continue doing that for a while. As long as the bullpen is pitching the way it is, and it's hard to envision, and they're going to have hiccups, but they're doing well. You like their chances. You like the chances of the Yankees and the Red Sox coming out of that division right now.
Thanks a lot, Anthony. Now we'll head down to Tampa, where we're joined by Rays color analyst Kevin Kennedy. Kevin, what are you expecting to see in the second half?
Well, I think Pat Burrell's a big key. Pat really hasn't gotten on track. That's the guy they signed for a 2-year deal for that right-handed bat to hit behind Carlos Pena in the 5 spot, which allows B.J. Upton to be in the 1 spot. And he's another guy, I should mention, that was recovering from the shoulder surgery back in November and really wasn't able to drive the ball and get through an inside fastball, especially the first month to 6 weeks. Well, in the last month, he's been outstanding. I mean, he won Player of the Week in the American League. He's driving the ball. So he's doing now exactly what Joe Madden envisioned with B.J. at the top with Carl Crawford, who's been phenomenal, should be an all-star. He's done everything, defense, hits for a little bit of power, stealing the bases, of course. He has over 100 hits, outstanding defensive player. He's done everything. So the 1 and 2 guys now are setting the table. If they stay healthy, and now that B.J. is healthy, this is a very tough ball club at the top because when the lineup turns over, now you got B.J. who can drive the ball out of the ballpark in the 1 spot. He becomes an RBI guy, and that's exactly what Joe Madden envisioned. But all that doesn't really work unless the guy's hitting behind Carlos Pena, who recently has been Ben Zobrist. He's been phenomenal. But right now, really, Pat Burrell's the guy that has to have a big second half for the Rays.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we'll head north of the border to Toronto, where the Jays faded after a strong start. So we welcome in Jays analyst Rance Mullenix. Hey, Rance, what are you looking forward to in the second half of the season?
Hopefully, Rios and Wells will step it up. Hopefully, there'll be some, with the starting staff, especially with the pitching staff in particular, some guys that get well, get back healthy, and be consistent, and maybe you'll get a guy here or there that will surprise. That's what I'm looking for to happen from the Jays. It's going to be uphill all the way, needless to say. They're chasing 3 ball clubs right now. Of course, number 1, the Red Sox, you have the Rays, and you have the Yankees, all very good ball clubs. So they definitely have it uphill. But I think for the Jays, there's the potential there for them to be very exciting in the second half. Rios and Wells have to step up and perform. They have to pick it up. And hopefully the pitching staff can get healthy, at least healthy enough to be consistent with their starts and consistent out of the bullpen day in, day out. That would at least, if they can't get to the postseason, which is, it's a real stretch right now at this point, at least maybe they can have some influence as to who actually gets there and who doesn't.
Thanks, Rance. And finally, the Orioles are once again cellar dwellers. So for more, we turn to the O's analyst, Buck Martinez. Hey, Buck, what can we look forward to in the second half for your team?
Well, I think you can look forward to maybe the promotion of some more starting pitchers. Jake Arrieta and Chris Tillman, both in AAA right now, are guys that are knocking on the door. David Hernandez is back up with a big club at this time. And I think the starting pitchers for the future are still probably not here in the entire numbers that are going to be here eventually. This team's got some real promising starting pitchers, and I think eventually that'll be the real strength of this organization.
All right, thanks a lot, Buck. We'll see how everything pans out in that second half.
All right, Cole, thanks very much. Don't forget, Sports Desk Lights Out coming your way tonight at 10 and again at 11. Peter Chiarelli taking a look at Phil Kessel's future with the Boston Bruins. Will Lance ride again? The question around the Tour de France. And a Red Sox first half recap. Our recap continues as well, so stay with us. Red Sox win as Josh Beckett picks up his 11th victory of the season. He was simply outstanding this afternoon. The perfect way to end a first half as he heads to the All-Star game with a 3.35 earned run average. We'll have more next.
Which young gunslinger's fastball still burns in your memory? Tuesday, it's the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Watch 1-hour replays of the biggest, most memorable, most classic Red Sox games in NESN history. Part of the NESN Summer Vacation. From small town to Cooperstown, take a special look at the life and career of Fenway favorite number 14, Jim Rice, The Journey to Cooperstown.
If something sounds too good to be true, it usually is.
Except during the summer sales event at Roe Westbrook, because your gas is just $1.49 a gallon.
It's true, $1.49 a gallon for 1 year on most new Hyundai models.
According to J.D. Powers and Associates, Hyundai finished ahead of Toyota, Honda, and Nissan in quality. So with dirt cheap gas and the Hyundai Assurance, you've got to shop Roe for your next ride.
We're marking them down and moving them out.
Roe Hyundai Westbrook, just up exit 48. It's our summer sales event.
It's your alma mater against your brothers, so you know that's him calling. Not just because you're down by 2, but because you've got Time Warner Cable's Caller ID on TV, free with digital phone service. Boom! Oh man, your team just hit a 3 at the buzzer. Maybe Big Bro won't go to voicemail after all. That's the power of Caller ID on TV. Time Warner Cable offers phone plans starting as low as $29.95 per month. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Blue Jays coverage beginning at 6 on NESN.
Extra Innings is brought to you by W.B. Mason's What a Bargain in South Boston, where you can save up to 75% on new and used office furniture. What a way to beat the recession. What a bargain. And is brought to you in high definition by Sylvania HD LCD TVs and Blu-ray disc players. You must see Red Sox baseball in stunning high definition.
Our starting ace is brought to you by Ace Tickets. Call 1-800-MY-SEATS. Josh Beckett, a complete game, 3-hit shutout, only 97 pitches. By comparison, it took Bruce Chen 78 pitches to get through 3 innings. Not a good day for Kansas City pitching. A very good day for Beckett. How good has he been? How about 9-1 since May 1st? An ERA of about 2. Picks up his 100th career win today and goes 4-0 lifetime. Against the Kansas City Royals, they are hitting about $150 against him. Has given up 2 or fewer runs in 9 of his last 11 starts now and gone at least 6 innings in all of those 11 starts. Josh Beckett pitching like the ace he is, and a bit of a difference from where he was at the All-Star break a year ago. 11-3 right now. You remember last year started the season on the DL. 9-5. ERA down by half a run. Walks up a little bit this year, but the strikeouts up as well. Josh Beckett has been everything the Red Sox had hoped. In fact, the rotation has been everything the Red Sox could have hoped for. They have given up 3 or fewer runs in 6 straight starts now in 8 of the last 9 games. And while you can see the overall pitching staff has gone up ERA-wise, the batting average gone up as well. The walks are down and the home runs are down. And, of course, some of this attributed to Daisuke Matsuzaka, his tough start now on the DL. John Smoltz' first couple starts, but he looked outstanding last night. You've got the 2 aces at the top, Beckett and Lester, and that is really the cornerstone of hope for this team going forward in the second half of the season. They finished the first half of the season with a 6-0 win. Let's go back to the Red Sox clubhouse and hear from David Ortiz.
Well,
we finished the first half. I think it's a really good thing, and just come back strong. It's the second half.
Do you think that second half is kind of, you can go into it without worrying about some of the things you did through the first 2 months? Now it's kind of a clean slate. You've had this great 5 or 6 weeks, and you can just pick up from there.
I don't have to worry about that. If I worry about that, I'm done. Let things happen and make sure we keep it the same way for the second half,
When you're going as well as you are now, do you almost not want the break, or could you use the 4 days?
No, that's something that everybody knows is going to be there, so you just got to keep your mind straight and go back and do what you got to do.
You feel like there's the best is yet to come here with you getting Mike Lowell back, you getting Lowry back. Your guys are getting healthy. Other teams are dealing with injuries, and yet you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we're looking good, and we have a few guys that we're gonna need them definitely for the second half, and let's move on.
All right, David Ortiz after the game. There is still time, by the way, for making last-minute plans for your kids this summer. The Jason Veritek Dustin Pedroia baseball camp at Stonehill College in Easton, Mass. is at the end of July. Not just learn a lot about baseball, but have a terrific time. Our son's been going for years, loves it, looks forward to it every year, has made a lot of friends that he looks forward to seeing each year. And they get up and play some baseball for the week. Instruction and appearances by Jason, Dustin, other current and former major leaguers. Every camper gets a team picture taken with an autograph by Jason and Dustin. Go to RBIacademy.com for more on this exciting summer camp. All right, Nick Green, what a great first half. Most of us didn't even know who he was coming into the season. Spent all of last year with the Yankees AAA team. Has become the everyday shortstop for the Red Sox. We will hear from him next.
Now you see me? Now you don't. Now you see me? Now you don't. What you are seeing is how much farther, wider, and better you'll see with Silver Star Ultra headlights from Sylvania. Because the next time you see me, I may not be alone. Headlights dim over time. Remember, always replace in pairs. See farther, see wider, see better. Silver Star Ultra headlights from Sylvania.
This summer, Nesson's putting Charlie Moore to work.
Send help.
But when the mad fisherman works hard,
And we're working hard today.
he plays even harder.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Charlie Moore summer of fun.
Thank you.
And he's reeling in a huge cast of guests for big fish.
Look at the size of this gorilla.
And big laughs.
Oh, man.
I was kind of hoping I had my own boat.
For a whole summer of brand new episodes.
The Charlie Moore Summer of Fun.
This Sunday at 8, only on Nesson.
How far would you go for your best friend?
You swear to me that you're gonna scatter my ashes in Fenway Park.
For your favorite team.
Eternal Image caskets and urns in Red Sox colors.
Colin Quinn joins Frank Pellegrino and Dominic Chianese as one man searches for eternal peace in the land of legends.
Ted Williams. What about Sal?
What About Sal? A short film about a tall order. Premieres Sunday, July 12th after Sox Royals coverage, part of the Nesson Summer Vacation.
Oh, don't forget the premiere of What About Sal coming up at the bottom of the hour, 5:30 premiere right here on Nesson. Right now, let's go back to the Red Sox clubhouse and hear from Nick Green.
It's one of those things I try to take care of my business and do what they want me to do. So, whatever job that is, that's what I plan on doing.
Hey, it is Ramiro. I'm hanging out at Fenway Park, and I'm going to be talking to you, the fan, next. So stay tuned.
The Dodge Summer Clearance is here, and it's the best time to get some of the best deals of the season. Now current Chrysler owners can grab the all-new Dodge Ram 1500 with $4,500 combined cash allowance. Or get Dodge Grand Caravan with $3,500 combined cash allowance or 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,500 bonus cash. All backed with the confidence of our best in the business lifetime powertrain warranty with unlimited miles. So hurry, come see the deals we've built for you at the Dodge Summer Clearance.
Hi, I'm Harry Chickma, reminding you to join me and my co-host Mario Giano for World Tennis, only on Nesson. For in-depth analysis and one-on-one interviews with the legends, be sure to watch World Tennis only on NESN.
Hey there, New England. This is Sports Desk.
And the Red Sox will walk off with a win.
It was a banner night at the TD Bank Florida Garden.
I'm John Chandler, NESN Sports Desk.
Saved by Thomas! Oh, Superman!
That's all, New England. We'll see you right here next time. NESN Sports Desk presented by FWA. Tonight following Red Sox coverage right here on NESN.
Tonight on the NESN Summer Vacation. Don't miss the premiere of What About Sal at 5:30 following Sox Royals coverage. Then at 10, wrap up your sports week with Sports Desk.
Sox win, and Jonathan Papelbon, the new saves leader for the Red Sox, 133 saves with Boston.
To go there with 5 of your teammates is also a definite positive, and you know, you feel like you're going to the All-Star game in full force, and you know, I feel like, you know, we deserve that, and everybody that's going, I feel like they all deserve it.
Youkilis to right field, back goes Markakis at the wall, that ball is gone.
It's an honor to, you know, represent the American League, and you know, I think with the, you know, the 80th All-Star game, I think it's you know, there's no words to describe the All-Star game and how, you know, exciting and fun it is to play with some of the best ball players in all the game.
1-2 is strike 3. Another curveball. John Hirschbeck rings him up.
It's nice to be voted in by my peers. You know, I think, I mean, obviously there's only a couple ways a pitcher can make it, and that's one of them. You know, and, you know, I really take pride in that.
And Jason Bay dives and makes the catch in left field. Ball game.
It's great. You know, anytime you can go, I think the guys that say, we'll take the couple days off as a consolation, or, you know, are lying most of the time. I mean, I think everybody would love to go as many times as you could, and, you know, first time in American League for me, and then getting voted in, you know, pretty special.
There is strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Tim Wakefield.
Probably the guy you're most happy for. I mean, for what he's done for us. You know, I've probably been one of our MVPs so far at the beginning of this year, and guys played that long and never had a chance. I mean, you know, I think there's every guy on this team would have given up their spot to see Wake go because he deserved it.
It's an awesome feeling. You know, Tito got me pretty good. He had all the other guys in his office, and I got called in, and they all had their all-star packs, and they were getting ready to leave the office, and I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on here? He got me pretty good, but he finally told me, and all the guys, you know, high-fived, gave hugs, and it's a very exciting day for me. It's been a long time, and I guess I'm very blessed to be able to be as healthy as I have been this year, and being on such a great team that I'm on right now. You're also under a lot of pressure trying to win games right now, so. Thanks, dude. Very nice. Oh, man. It's a big man to come hug you.
Hugs all around for the Red Sox. Has 6 players selected to represent the Red Sox in the American League All-Star team. Of course, Dustin Pedroia withdrawing for family reasons. That announcement coming down officially before the game today. Bay, Beckett, Papelbon, Wakefield, and Youkilis will all be going. Welcome you back inside our NESN HD Television Center for Greatest City Electric Red Sox Final. Tom Karen with you here, wrapping up the first half and sending you into the All-Star break right now. We send you to the ballpark. Ramiro, usually here taking your emails of the NESN.com inbox, instead goes one-on-one with Red Sox fans out on Yankee Way to find out what they thought about the first half.
TC. What's up? They let me out of my little cage finally, so I'm at Fenway Park. I'm talking to the fans. I'm getting the pulse of the nation to find out what they think of the Red Sox so far. Well, who's your MVP so far for the first half?
Oh, I don't know. I really like Ellsbury, but Jason Bay has been hitting those home runs.
I would have to say, even though he's slumping right now, it's probably Jason Bay.
What's been your favorite moment so far the first half?
I don't know, just really seeing Jason Bay really come out. I'm excited about him because of last year.
Are you related to Jason Bay? What is it about Jason Bay and you?
I just like him.
I gotta say Bay.
You Canadian?
No.
It's a tough one, probably Bay.
I really liked Manny, but then he left, and then they got Jason.
He replaced Manny. Manny wasn't doing anything for the team anymore, wasn't running.
Bay comes in, hits home runs, he runs base, he plays field. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that.
For the second half, do you think they need to address anything?
The last couple of weeks looks like the bullpen is an issue all of a sudden.
Bullpen. Bullpen wins championships. Bullpen. Because right now we're looking kind of shaky.
You guys going to be on Nesson. Whether you like it or not, who so far has been the MVP for the Red Sox for the first half?
Oh, God.
God is not on the team. Who has been your unsung hero? Who did you not think was going to do good, but all of a sudden they're performing better?
Kevin Youkilis, baby.
So far, Bard. He's looking pretty good.
What is wrong with you? Why does people think that Kevin Youkilis wasn't supposed to perform well? He's one of the best players on the team.
Oh, Veritek. Veritek's been hitting the crap out of the ball.
What about someone like Nick Green? Someone who you didn't think was gonna
well, those are new guys, but yeah, they're pretty good.
You can say crap, right?
He hit that one that kind of made it around a foul pole for the winner. That was sweet.
Well, what so far has been your favorite moment of the first half of the Red Sox?
Big Papi coming back and getting his groove on, slapping some home runs over the wall.
It's amazing what eye drops can do, right?
I cried.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. Papi's awesome. He's my favorite.
You're such a woman.
Ah!
What's been your favorite moment so far?
Ellsbury stealing home.
That was nice. I saw that. I didn't even know it happened at first. I'm like, what happened? And then they show the replay and Ellsbury stole home, and I was just like, yeah, that's where it's at.
Where are you going to sit today?
Home plate.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow. Who do you know?
We're sitting in the bleachers, 42.
Who are you here with?
I brought my mother for her first game ever.
Oh, what a nice son.
Man.
Obviously doesn't have a girlfriend.
No, I do, but sorry, happy birthday.
All right, who's been your MVP so far of the team of the first half? What's been your favorite moment so far of the first half?
I'm not from.
Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? What position does Pedroia play?
I don't know. No.
What's his first name?
Justin. Dustin.
What do you like, cheese? Should I talk about cheese?
I like the Brewers.
The Brewers?
Yeah.
Prince Fielder.
Yeah, there you go. Ryan Braun.
Yeah. All right, we're talking about the Red Sox. Get out of here. What's been your favorite addition to Nesson so far?
You, but I don't know your name.
Romero.
Romero. This guy right here. He's awesome.
Saw you looking at me.
Internet guy.
Internet guy? She was looking at me.
She's got that effect.
I used to Romero, yeah.
Romero. I said it right.
Internet guy. Can I just say real quick that right now it's early in the morning before the game and she's waiting in line to get into a bar. Anyway, so.
Get to know me.
Yes, internet guy Ramiro with us here as he gets the pulse of the fans out on Yankee Way. We'll take a look around the rest of the American League East. The Red Sox have begun their midsummer break. Other teams still playing. We'll check in on them next.
Hi, Mr. Energy Wizard.
Hi, Bobby.
What's that?
It's GE's new Energy Smart light bulb.
Well, what makes it so smart?
Remember CFLs, Bobby?
Sure. Compact fluorescent light bulbs.
Well, both these CFLs save energy and last longer.
But this one looks good.
It does. And right now, Granite City will sell you 4 of these for the price of 3.
What a great deal.
Bright boy.
Throughout Greater Boston, you can find the work of pipefitters Local 537 and the New England Mechanical Contractors. From hospitals to hotels to the Natick Mall project, our members and signatory contractors install and service a wide variety of process pipe systems and associated equipment, such as the HVAC and refrigeration systems in the TD Bank North Center. We are committed to safety and servicing the public and private sectors. For more information about us and for a list of our contractors, visit pipefitters537.org.
Dad, could you help me build a sandcastle?
Sure, pal. Let's just find a good spot.
A big day at the beach with the legendary taste of Dunkin' Donuts coffee on ice.
This looks like a good spot.
You can do it. America runs on Dunkin'. Enjoy a new egg and cheese wake-up wrap for just 99 cents.
From small town to Cooperstown. Take a special look at the life and career of Fenway favorite number 14, Jim Rice, The Journey to Cooperstown, presented by Sullivan Tire. Premieres commercial-free Saturday at 9, only on Nesson. Red Sox Final is brought to you by Granite City Electric. Granite City Electric helps you save money, time, and energy with your electrical supplies and lighting.
All right, time to go around the majors with Granite City Electric. We begin in Anaheim. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim trying to sweep the Yankees of Bronx, New York. John Lackey on the mound against the Yankees. And Derek Jeter grounds into a fielder's choice off of Lackey. Melky Cabrera scores. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. The last two games, they have led 4-0 and lost the game. Here the game's tied at 1 now. Bobby Abreu absolutely loving it against his former team. That's a double off CC Sabathia that'll bring in Maicer Izturis and tie the game at 1. Now a couple of batters later, Howie Kendrick with a base hit that'll bring in Abreu. That's a 2-1 lead, and the inning keeps going. Sabathia in trouble. Can't seem to get out of it. Later, it's 3-1 now. Rob Quinlan with a single. Center field that drops in. Kendrick scores, and LA has a 4-1 lead. So Anaheim going for the sweep, trying to give the Red Sox a 3-game lead at the All-Star break. They lead it by that 4-1 score. Bobby Abreu 2 for 2 in the final game of the series so far. Get out of Tampa Bay, where the Rays playing host to the A's. All-Star Ben Zobrist. And the Rays trying to bounce back from a loss last night. 6th inning, no score. Pat Burrell with a double off Michael Wirtz. Carlos Pena added to the All-Star team today to take the place of Dustin Pedroia. He scores ahead of Zobrist. They both score. They're both All-Stars. And together they make it 2-0. 3-0 now. Kurt Suzuki with a single off James Shields. That'll bring in Matt Holliday. And the lead is cut to 2. Later in the inning, the game tied at 3 now. Orlando Cabrera off Chad Bradford. A couple of former Red Sox going at it. OC wins the battle, slaps the right field. Mark Ellis scores 4-3 the score. And then Kurt Suzuki adding to it off J.P. Howe, the lefty reliever. And again, it's Suzuki driving in Holliday. So a 5-3 lead for Oakland after that run. Crosses the plate and they win it, pulling away 7-3. So more help for the Red Sox as they could pick up a game on both the Yankees and the Rays again for the second straight day. Toronto and Baltimore going at it. Brad Ferguson and the Orioles taking on the Blue Jays. Remember, he pitched so well for 8 innings against the Red Sox. 3rd inning, no score. Brian Roberts, opposite field, double to the gap. Mark Zepchenski will come around, or he's on the mound. The pitcher Zepchenski making his second start. Cesar Izturis scores to make it 1-0. Now 2-0 Baltimore. Omar Salazar off Zepchenski. That's his second homer of the year. And a 3-0 lead for the Orioles. Now David DeLucci with a double off Ferguson that'll bring in Overbay. And the lead is cut to 2. Now you've got a 3-1 game. And of course, all of this between two teams in the AL East. And Toronto's been sinking like a stone. They're just 4 games ahead of Baltimore. Brian Roberts off Sean Camp. Izturis scores, cuts the lead, actually makes the lead 4-2 as they open it up. That in the 7th inning. And Baltimore winning it by the final of 4-2. So Baltimore going into the break 14 games back. Toronto, after all that great start, goes to the break 2 games under 500, 11 games out in the American League East. Right now, it's still 2.5 games for the Red Sox. The Yankees losing, as we said. It's 6.5 over Tampa Bay, 11-14 over Toronto and Baltimore, respectively. The only difference in the order of standings, last year Tampa Bay was in second, just a half game back. Remember, they had so much trouble the last week going into the All-Star break last year, but then they were terrific over the second half. The Yankees missing the playoffs for the first time in 14 years. Right now, the Yankees with that second place position, trying to come back and win the game in Anaheim to be 2 games back at the break instead of 3. All right, as we head to break, another great moment for the first half. Kevin Youkilis, a walk-off home run against those Yankees. One of 8 wins against New York this season. We'll come back with the best plays of that first half. A musical look at the pre-All-Star portion of the 2009 schedule next.
Hey, Mr. Energy Wizard. How can I safely dispose of my compact fluorescent bulbs?
That's easy. Bring them to your nearest Granite City Electric. These great energy-saving light bulbs contain harmful chemicals that need to be handled correctly. Granite City will dispose of them properly and give you 10% off your next purchase of compact fluorescents. That way you save money, energy, and the environment all at the same time. What a great idea!
Hi, I'm Barry Goldstein. Every once in a while, something comes along that is so simple and so helpful you can't believe it. For me, it's Thumb Caddy, a remarkable new golf aid that ensures a proper grip every time. Just put it on your club, place your thumb in the cradle, set your grip, and that's it. If you want to improve your accuracy, improve your grip. If you want to eliminate hooks and slices, improve your grip. And if you want to reach your ultimate potential as a golfer, start with the proper grip.
Now, for just $19.95, Thumb Caddy makes the perfect Father's Day gift.
I spent thousands on clubs, but nothing's improved my game like the Thumb Caddy. I mean, for $20, you can't go wrong.
I've never been more confident in my grip. It really works.
Well, I've consistently taken 6 to 8 strokes off my game. It's awesome.
Thumb Caddy, it's simply the best tool I've ever seen for improving your grip. Just snap it, fit it, grip it, and rip it.
Order now at thumbcaddy.net or call 877-334-GRIP. For only $19.95, get 3.
What is it about it? Recently, there's been a lot of talk about it. It makes you feel successful. It helps you through the week. It certainly makes a difference. For business owners, Mechanic Savings Bank Community Lending can change the way you look at it. And Mechanic.
Are you driving a vehicle that qualifies for the federal Cash for Clunkers program?
If so, we have a voucher for up to $4,500 just for you.
And at Roe Westbrook, you won't have to wait because we'll make a deal today.
Huge discounts, big rebates, and with your $4,500 voucher, owning a brand new Ford or Hyundai has never been more affordable.
See Roe today, because when the funds run out,
sorry,
we're marking them down
and moving them out. Roe Ford Hyundai in Westbrook, just off exit 48. Do it for your country.
Our sports greats Kurt Schilling and Troy Brown on The Tradition. Tuesday, relive the 8 best games ever shown on Nesson with the Red Sox Classic Showdown Marathon. Then Wednesday, it's the Viewer's Choice Best of 2009 Sox in 2 Marathon at noon. Take a vacation this summer with Nesson.
All right, don't forget, What About Sal? The premiere of the short film from Neil Leifer coming up in just minutes here on Nesson, debuting at 5:30 to kick off Nesson Summer Vacation 2009. Right now, one more time, we head to the clubhouse. The catcher, Jason Varitek, talking about the complete game performance of Josh Beckett.
Lineup's been swinging the bat extremely well. Obviously, throughout this series, it's not been an easy 4 days, and to be able to do that with that lineup, you know, I think they put together quite a few really good at bats.
Can you sense, or does he ever say anything to you during the game? I want this. I want to finish what I started.
We kind of just stick with where pitches were, and that's kind of our communication. I don't think that. I think everybody's aspirations is to go out there and pitch a complete game with just 90-some pitches, and you know, if they're not, they're probably not. They're not going about their business right. And Josh is definitely one that desires that role that he's in for us as our ace.
All right, our JetBlue scouting report looking ahead of the schedule after the All-Star break. 3 in Toronto, 3 in Texas. Don't forget Clay Buchholz making his 2009 Red Sox debut on Friday against the Blue Jays. After that, it's home for a homestand against Baltimore, then 4 with Oakland, then on the road against Baltimore as we roll into August. Hard to believe the All-Star game is here, but here it is. And as we head to our Nesson summer vacation, we say thank you for watching. Also want to say thanks and goodbye to Sam Lazier and Brian Geiler, who've been great with us on the crew, moving on to other assignments here at Nesson. They've been a terrific help over the first half. So we thank them, we thank you for watching, and we will see you after the All-Star break on Friday. We leave you now with a look back at the highlights of the first half of 2009.
I can still remember.
Crawford back, looking up, Pedroia's gone yard. Last year's MVP has started 2009 off just great. Bay to deep center field. Back goes Gardner at the wall, it is up and it is gone!
Heading home on a steal at home, and it works! Jacoby Ellsbury has stole home!
Is this history or something here? Nobody out, 12 runs in. I've never seen it, and I've been around this game a long time.
Ortiz to center field. Vernon Wells is back. Has he done it? He has! First home run of 2009 for Big Papi. Strike 3, 11 Ks for Lester. Jacoby Ellsbury with the catch of the year. Beckett's gone deep again. Wind'll blow it. It's going to wrap around the pole. It's gone, and the Red Sox win. Jonathan Papelbon, the new saves leader for the Red Sox.
Gratia plena, Maria, gratia plena, Maria, gratia plena, Ave Dominus, Dominus tecum. Ave Maria.
Sal, that was beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah. But you know, Ralphie, it's still... It don't feel right. This whole thing, it's like a violation of a dying man's last wish.
Sal, Eunice loved the Sox just as much as she loved Johnny. She just wanted to do this her own way.
But it ain't right, Ralphie. He said, scatter my ashes in Fenway. Not this.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That's what I'm talking about. Ashes to dust.
When the splendid Splinter died, and Yaz hung up his spikes, we said to ourselves, how can we go on? But faith does have its rewards, and prayers are answered. Because in 2004, and